What's up, everybody? What's up? Top of the morning to you. You already know what's going on. You are in the right place this morning. So make no mistake about it. This is definitely GOAT Talk. We're going to get to it today as we do, but it is for damn sure the Q takeover in the morning. So shout out to everybody in the chat. Welcome to the Black Cat Panther podcast. We got a lot to talk about, man. It's a lot of dysfunction that's going around in the Carolina Panther world. There's a lot of things that went down the last couple of days, and I'm gonna be real with you, man. This explains all of the dysfunction that you guys have been seeing. Your boy Frank Wright went out to the podium yesterday, and I'm telling you, it is as wild as it can get. This is the wild, wild west. So, first of all, make sure y'all come on in, like, subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and make sure that you do us that one favor and like the video. I'm gonna tell you like this right here, and I am going to quote your boy verbatim. Because Frank Wright went to the podium yesterday. Not only has Frank Wright made national news, he's on the Rich Eisen show. Good Morning Football. Everybody is talking about what we're seeing from our very own coach and Frank Wright and what has been said. Number one, at being winless, at 0-5, headed into week 6, the question was asked about his relationship with David Tepper and what kind of relationship that these guys had coming in at 0-5. And the number one thing that Frank Wright said, and I'm going to quote him verbatim, Tepper won't sit idly by. And when he said that, one of the reporters asked him the question over because they wanted to get it verbatim. They wanted to understand thoroughly. They said, when you said Tepper won't sit idly by, what does that mean? Shout out to the new member in the chat, man. Shout out to the new member in the chat. We got John NY Carolina fan rocker, man. We appreciate you, fam. So look, if y'all coming on in, y'all see a new member in the building. If you want to go ahead and get your memberships in the building, come on in the building. Rock with your boys. Y'all already know what time it is, man. We appreciate you. So, getting back to Tepper won't sit idly by. What does that mean? And I quote Frank Wright verbatim when he says, there's different philosophies in ownership. Some stay away and some don't engage a lot. Some owners do. And then he said, David Tepper's philosophy is he's going to engage. It hasn't been a fun experience. I wouldn't characterize those meetings as fun, but those meetings make me better and make us better. Then from there, on the Rich Eisen show, it leaks out that immediately, number one, the two they kind of had separation in who they wanted as a quarterback. Rich Eisen said that the word out, and I'm quoting him verbatim, is that Tepper wanted Bryce. Management wanted Bryce. Frank Wright wanted CJ Stroud because he believed that that was his guy and they had a difference in management. So it leads me to believe that Frank, which we saw coming from Indianapolis, knowing that he was, fired in Indianapolis, knew the direction he wanted to take this team. Your owner decides to jump the gun because he wanted a specific name. A specific name. He came out, he jumped the gun. He even told your coach, what you say does not matter because I want this guy and you will coach him. And not only that, you're going to go out and you're going to put together a beautiful rock star coaching staff that no matter what happens, that they all can jump in and make sure that it doesn't flop. This is the thinking from your owner. This is the thinking. This is the thinking that's going on in Carolina right now. Man, look at here. When I saw that, because think about it, we've been saying this for months now. We've been saying it for 6 months. First they go when after they picked Bryce and they went to the podium and you looked at Frank Wright's face, number one thing Goat said, bro, I can look at this man's face and tell that that's not who he wanted at quarterback. Uh there were leakings all over the place that Frank wanted a bigger guy. He wanted a guy with a taller frame, bigger build, because athletically he has a type. He has a quote unquote type. So it's one of those ones when you know your coach has a specific type, you know what he likes to look for. Boomer Esiason came out and said Frank Wright likes 6'2" to 6'3", 6'2" to 6'5", and then he likes 235 pounds as his quarterback because he knows what he wants to have in this day's NFL to be able to win. It's a common fact. It's a common what you need to win. No knock on Bryce at 5'8", 185 pounds. Come on, man. Come on, brother. Look, you didn't ask this coach to come out here and coach this team knowing that he didn't want the quarterback, knowing that he said that his guy was CJ Stroud, knowing that he wanted a difference, he had a difference in opinion. Your owner said, no, sir, you do what I say do, you do how I say do it, and you do when I say do it. And we're going to have weekly meetings every freaking week to make sure that everything is going down the pathway that I want it to go down. Because I'm the guy that paying all the money to the coaches, that I'm the guy that's the face of the Panthers. Me, I am David Tepper. I am God. I am God. Is what David Tepper is saying to everybody. You guys live and die by my wallet. This is what he's doing. Now, you could call us a lot of things around here. When we said, hey, Frank Wright, that wasn't his guy. It seems to be showing. We came out, we told you guys what was what. It's almost like we were sitting in the room with Scott. It's like we were sitting in the room with Tepper. And it's almost like we were sitting in the room with Frank. Because I could see right through the bullshit. You're not going to sell me rice and tell me that it is potatoes. You can't, it's not gonna work. Now, what billionaire owner you know has time when he owns his own sports management company, his hedge fund that he done build, he has everything that a billionaire owner should have, multiple businesses. Why in the blue fuck is he meeting every Monday to come and sit down and tell me what's going on with the Panthers? Where does he have the time to put in, okay, the Panthers is doing this week. Okay, let me know what's going on. I want to know why you getting this player, what acquisition you're going to bring in, what direction you want to go in it. No. You're too hands-on, Bubba. You're going to fuck up because if a coach has a decision that he wants to take the team in, which he think may be better, you're going to deter him. You're going to definitely deter him from whatever direction, shape, or form that he may take the team in, which might be for the better. But because you're the billionaire owner, you feel like you know more. You feel like you've accomplished more. But you haven't played a lick of football in your fucking life. Leave the football decisions to the football people is what David Tepper should have done. But guess what? Too many hands in the pot. And then the number one thing that Rich Eisen also touched on, as he's saying, okay, look at this coaching staff. You go and get a bunch of coaches that's supposedly head coaches in any other and on any other team. You go get Thomas Brown, Zero Evero, you got Jim Caldwell, you got Capers and all these guys here. Is it too many hands in the pot? Because you got multiple personalities and egos here trying to mix this thing to make it work, and instead it's flopping all the way around. It's flopping because everybody has a say on what they would do, what they should do, what they can do, instead of actually seeing it manifest on the field. The number one thing, this team was built incorrectly. Scott Fitterer assembled talent that is not to the coach's philosophy. No, look, philosophy matters. You don't have a team identity. One thing I can say about Coach Wilkes is you knew damn well he was running that motherfucking ball. You knew that shit. You didn't have to guess. You didn't have to wonder. You didn't have to see what he was doing. He told you straight up, we're going to run the damn ball. And we're going to run it well. And we're going to run it right down your damn throat. Shout out to Steve Wilkes for being a stand-up guy. Now, the mess that we have in the front office is we don't have a philosophy. We have a bunch of players that's out there just running and going. Nobody is on the same page. Nobody is playing to the scheme. We don't even know the fucking scheme. What is the scheme? What is the offensive identity? What direction are the Panthers headed towards? Nobody knows this. David Tepper is the direction we headed towards. Mediocrity. We are headed towards a clusterfuck. We are a clusterfuck. We are the biggest mess in all of football. Good morning, fellas. How y'all doing?
Good morning. Good morning. Let you get your
Hey,
spill off,
hey,
man.
what, Doc? I see you still a little motivated.
Well, after I saw what I saw yesterday, it pissed me off. It got a little fire in my lungs. It got a little air in my chest. I got a little gas on my stomach right now.
I saw that Osmond short he had, but I also saw something with Steve and this guy out of
Yeah, I
the
watched
not
that
in,
too.
yeah. Didn't Steve seem like the company man Jay issue?
Yeah, you
Every
do.
time old boy wanted to go down the road of telling the truth, Steve
Yeah, he
reeled
cut
him
him off a
back.
few times.
He
Yeah,
reeled him back, reeled him
yeah.
back. The truth ain't nothing but the truth. Steve didn't want to hear that. Oh no,
I think
let's make an
Steve is.
excuse for shit.
I think Steve becoming like a player lover. If I'm correct, it's like he'll ask him who would he be better than or whoever, and Steve would
Hmm.
just go back on it. He just don't want to buy it.
Look,
He was.
Steve trying to
Oh,
get
go
the
ahead.
Hall of Fame, and he gonna kiss anybody ass to get that gold jacket. That's what
And
the
the
fuck he
babies.
want.
And the
Yes, sir.
babies.
Yes, sir.
But I'll say this: um, we need the Mario brothers because it's a leak going on in the media now. A lot of the radio stations, whoever the sports stations, they all speaking about what we seen during that time, and it's just coming to fruition. Q, it's sad that it took this long for people to understand what was really going on, and like they said, it's too many people in the building that has too much say so. No, it's no vision. I've been saying that my damn self. I don't know how long. I don't know what I need to say to y'all for y'all to start believing me. But it's no vision. It was never a vision. I think Tepper just want the best thing moving forward, but he don't have a straight direction of where he want to go. He think that dink and dunk shit is what's gonna help for that offense, but that's not gonna help. You need a direction. You need a damn scheme. You need to plan for that scheme. You need the right players for that scheme. It's too many people being held on from other years ago. Now you adding pieces that you don't know where you want to go to. So I don't know, man. We just a clusterfuck right now.
Well, I don't disagree with that, Jay. My thing about it is, how would I say this? we're gonna continue to go down this road because they're gonna keep swinging and swinging and swinging. But in reality, there's nothing to go towards. You need to stop what you've been doing because it hasn't worked. Start building what you have now because you have some pieces to start building a foundation on. At least on the defensive side, you got a couple guys on the offensive side. You got to start somewhere, and they're not old. They're not like 30. If these was a whole bunch of old guys on the team, I'd like tear it all down. You got guys in their early 20s and mid 20s. How in the world that's supposed to work?
Yeah, I don't know if I could buy that defense one though, Wiley, because for years we've been going hybrid to isolate the running quarterbacks, and it
Mm-hmm.
works. It works here and there, but to stop the run, it's not working towards the run. So I don't know what type of identity we need to stop the run if we're focusing on stopping the running quarterbacks.
I think it's just adding a tackle. It's either adding a, really nose guard, but it's adding,
Wiley,
adding a. Yeah, go ahead.
no sir, no sir. We are in such a mess. This entire I was looking at mock drafts the other day, and
Mm-hmm.
the team needs they got down is every damn position just about. You might as well go best player available because it is just that bad around here
I've
when it's
been
time to
saying
draft
that.
next year.
But that,
You just
but
go
that's
best
okay.
player available.
But that's okay, Q. That's okay because here's the deal.
No, it's not,
I'm
Wiley.
saying though, well, it is what it is. So all I'm saying is, if you pull the plug, it's gonna get even worse. You pull, say you don't say we do what a lot of people say, scrap everything, right? That means you're gonna scrap Brown, you're gonna scrap Burns, you're gonna scrap everybody. Just slide it all out of the way, get draft picks.
I don't know why you
What's the
added in
likely?
Brown. Brown shouldn't go nowhere. It's them other niggas that need to go.
Well, but Brown play on the line. You say we can't stop the run.
Wiley, Wiley.
I mean,
Number one thing right now, and even me and Goat was having this discussion earlier this morning. Where do you sit at? Do you sit marinate in your shit right now, or do you try to pull a Herculean effort and try to fix this mess? Right now, I'm under the impression we sitting with a second round pick, a third round, fourth round, a fifth, and
hmm
two six.
hmm
We're sitting right there with those picks. Be mindful, second through third round, maybe second through fourth round, you can get quality starters.
hmm
Everything else outside of that is going to be players where you have to sit back and look and you say, okay, they
Develop.
may have to develop.
hmm
Okay. Are you willing to go and try to get impact players for Bryce immediately in this next draft? Because Bryce needs a adequate tight end, he needs an adequate wide receiver, he needs an upgraded offensive line, and he needs a running back. That's a lot of pieces to try to fix in one draft.
No, you can't fix it in one draft.
Exactly. So
So,
therefore, you're going to have to marinate in being horrible. You're going to have to marinate because I'm thinking, and just looking at this shit from yesterday, these boys are going to probably try to re-sign Brian Burns. They're, I think that they're just so incompetent. They are such a clusterfuck that they've been just dropping the ball on trying to get everything together because your manager, your owner is steady. Every time you go and you make a decision as a coach or a GM, he's vetoing everything,
Yeah,
pushing
that's bullshit.
decisions down the
mhm.
line. That's what he's doing. He pushing decisions down the line.
I
Like
don't
signing
disagree.
Brian Burns. He pushed that shit off.
Yeah, I don't disagree. The thing though is this: if we don't sign these guys that we currently have, look at how long it took to get those guys.
Yeah.
We done drafted a lot of players that went out this door, and we only got a few that really are worth keeping. And we want to go through this process again?
Well,
Wiley.
I don't see Wiley vision because we're going through it regardless with those
Yeah.
players.
No, 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 JS. You got players that are hard to get. It's hard to get a defensive end, outside linebackers. Hard to
It's
get a
not.
great tackle.
But Wiley, stop right there. Everybody else, all under 31 teams can go out and find defensive ends and defensive tackles. The
That's a lie.
problem is that is not a lie. I
That's
just
not a
watch
lie.
Atlanta. I just watched Atlanta draft one. I just watched Philly went and doubled up on Georgia guys. I just watched all these other teams around here. Zach Harrison, Ojolari, all these boys went
Green
to
Bay.
other teams. I don't want to
Mm.
hear that shit, Wiley. It comes
Green Bay
from
had a
at
pass
the end
rush.
of the day,
Okay.
we are not making decisions because that motherfucker named Tepper sits down
Okay.
and tell you what he wants versus what
Okay.
the team needs.
Okay.
I
That.
got you, Wally. I got you, Wally. I got you. I got you. Cause they don't understand, Wally. Defensive
No,
line
I
is one of the
understood.
hardest positions. Defensive line is one of the hardest things to play. Is what Wally trying to tell y'all. You have to take this team and dismantle it the right way. First of all, we are in a mess, y'all. Y'all don't understand the mess, the caliber of mess this is. Just this, and this ain't just because of last year's draft. Moving that draft capital. That's because of Matt Rule. That's because of what Ron did in his last year. You got to understand. Catch it. When Tepper came in 2018-19, he told Ron Rivera to go 3. We we had was 4-3, and we drafted the year before that for 4-3 personnel. The whiteboard, everything was set up for 4-3 personnel. That's where Brian Burns come from. 4-3 personnel. So it was already fucked when he came in and goddamn just turned over the barrel. He came in with chaos. He come in hot from the gate. Tepper, 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 Tepper. David Tepper. From the gate. All this shit stems from David Tepper. Then he let his boy fuck it up for 2.5 years. Fuck it up. 335. 335 personnel in this motherfucker. All these undersized motherfuckers that was in here. That half them motherfuckers we shipped out ain't even on this team that was drafted. Scott come fuck it up. I told y'all 11 draft picks last year. I'm not last year, within the time that he got the reins in 2021. Fucked it up. So of course, both of y'all right. One draft, one free agency is not gonna fix this shit when I just rattled off 4 years of fucking up. It's gonna take at least 3 years to fix this shit off the rip. So
But
like
that's
Jay
what we
said,
talking about though.
even yeah, that's
Here's
right.
the
But
problem,
all of
Chief.
y'all right. All of y'all right within your own right. You're right because you can do it like Wiley is saying. You can keep some of these assets right here and don't make a move. Y'all can burn it down like y'all said. Either way, it's still gonna take that same time.
Yep.
Everybody's right in their solution.
Well,
But
Hmm.
Is
here's
what I'm saying.
no, but
That's
Go
all I'm
ahead. Go
saying.
ahead.
but what we trying to say is after listening and looking around the league, what I'm trying to say is that the team is so incompetent. They are not looking like to me, looking like to you guys, to everybody who got a pair of eyes. It don't look like they're trying to trade Brian Burns. It looks like they just fucking up. Is what I'm saying. So the number one pick, all y'all hoping and looking for, there it is right there. It's gonna be right back on our team. There will not
And that's
be a
fine.
number one pick.
And that's fine.
You,
Now
you don't
Oh,
need
you
a
can
number
still
one
fix
pick.
this
and
motherfucker.
that's what
You
I'm
can still
saying.
You don't need one. Yeah,
You
that's
don't need
fine.
one.
Well, that's
You
That's
what
don't
all
need
I'm
one.
Wally was
saying.
saying
That's
earlier.
all I'm
Yeah.
saying. Listen to what I'm saying. You're gonna have to marinate in this fuck up. And it's constantly fucking up. So
But
all I'm saying, you got second through six. You're gonna have to really draft your motherfucking ass off to fix this shit. And it's gonna take
but
this draft, next draft, the draft after that to start fixing this shit.
but there's the butt in the room again. Who's the nigga behind the fucking door? Tampa. And they already report. They done told the motherfucker impatient. The motherfucker want to win now. That's gonna be your problem. That's your damn problem right there. That's the motherfucker who gonna try to send down. He gonna call back downstairs. He gonna tell his new boy Scott, get me back in the first round. They might come with a plan, like they had a plan. The plan was don't draft a quarterback this year. Wait the next year. Guess what he say? I'm gonna carry
Fuck
my
that.
ass to fuck that. There There you go, J issue. Damn the soliloquy. Fuck that. That's exactly what he said, Q. That's
Look,
what he said.
like I said when I started off, and I quoted him off of the Rich Eisen show. Tepper is not the type of owner that's going to sit idly by. And when they asked him, what does that mean? His philosophy, some owners' philosophy is to sit back and let you cook, basically. His philosophy is to engage. And he's always going to engage because I guess for some reason he feels he knows more than everybody in the fucking room.
I was looking at a show last night. Guess what? He don't even run his company no more. He runs the motherfucking Panthers full time. So y'all can
Mm.
forget him sitting back.
Ain't got
He don't even
shit
worry
to
about his
do.
goddamn what y'all. He ain't got nothing else to do. He said, shit, y'all go ahead and run that head fund and everything. I'm the whatever his title is, with
Yep.
y'all think he gave it to Nicole and all that bullshit. That's just
Yeah.
paperwork.
Yeah, that
That's just
paperwork.
paperwork. He is the full-time manager of the Carolina Panthers. So good
Fully
luck with that.
focused. Fully
The
focused.
motherfucker said he don't even go to that damn company of his no more. He just collecting a check now. It's running itself. It's on auto goddamn pilot. He runs the
All
Carolina Panthers.
focus. And you want to give him a first round draft pick. You just said accused that he was a fuck up. So
Yeah.
instead of keeping the guys you
I did
got,
that.
paying them that you know that can actually do the job, you want to give him more draft picks.
Yeah.
And guess we're gonna get somebody.
Yeah. That's about
You
what I
think
took
he
from
do
this shit too, Wiley.
do y'all honestly? Let me ask y'all, everybody's up here right now. All my boys up here right now. With that being said, this motherfucker say, well, shit, my company is on autopilot. I'm making money. He was worth this right here. He's worth 20 some odd billion now. So that company making money with or without him. He full time with the Carolina Panthers. Do you actually any iota think that this motherfucker's gonna sit there Thursday night and watch 32 rounds go by him with nail pick in the first round? Come on, y'all.
He like a little
Ain't no way.
kid. And he
No.
can't hold it. He
Yeah,
can't hold it.
just like
He
he
can't
can't
hold
hold
it.
it. He
Ah,
can't
come
hold
on,
it.
come
I
on.
Hey,
told
Let's
y'all
go.
he
what the
Let's
can't.
go.
nigga
I
Let's
is.
got
go.
to be.
Let's go.
Scott, give me a pick. Scott, give me a pick. Scott,
Tepper is a
Lord have
teenager
mercy.
with money.
Here we go.
give me a pick.
Tepper is a
If
fucking
he got
teenager
to
with
buy
money.
that motherfucker, if he got to buy that pick, he man ain't no way in the Sam hell that motherfucker ain't gonna trade something, do something, whatever. Tell Scott to do what the fuck he got to do to get us a first round pick in this motherfucker. No way. They talking about Frank being a one and done because of Frank. I got to apologize to you, Frank, just a little bit. I owe you just a little bit of an apology. And then I rewatched the show we did yesterday. Do y'all remember when Clay said Frank looks like he's stressed or something? Frank been holding it in.
Yeah.
Frank been holding that lie, y'all. That lie been we said Frank's a God fearing man.
Yeah, it been
Frank's
eating
a
him.
damn
It been
near
eating at
preacher,
him.
a deacon. What the fuck? It's
Eating
been
at him.
eating at him, y'all. That's what's wrong with Frank. That's why Frank looked like it. The same lie that he told at the draft that he wanted Bryce. The same lie he been living with for the last 6 to 7 weeks. It's been eating at him, y'all. It's been eating at that man. He can't sit still with it no more. That's why he went to that podium and did what he did yesterday. That's why. He spilled the goddamn beans. Them same magic beans that I told you he bought. He spilled the whole damn jar.
He couldn't hold it. He couldn't hold it no more. He couldn't
He
hold it no
couldn't
more.
hold it
I
no
gotta let it
motherfucking
go.
more.
I gotta let
He
it
knocked the jar off the damn dresser. Fuck these motherfuckers. That's what Frank said.
go. He can't hold it no more. Boy, I tell
Couldn't
you.
hold it.
Boy. Woo.
See, that's the
That's just
problem right there. MDJ hit this shit on the head.
what's
Knowing
that?
what CJ is doing is eating him up because he know that was his
Eating him.
guy.
Golly.
Eating him, JT.
Oh,
Eating him.
baby. It's killing him. It's
Frank
killing
got
him.
the, Frank got the spirit yesterday. The spirit hit Frank. He couldn't hold it no more.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's killing him. He's in there watching
Feeling
the guy he wanted. Oh, that gotta be horrible.
feeling
That
it.
gotta be hard. Oh
He
man.
got the Holy Ghost. It
That
hit
fucker
him.
say the spirit hit him.
The spirit hit him.
Lord have mercy.
He couldn't hold it. Go
Y'all a
ahead.
mess,
Now,
man. I can't mess with
I
y'all.
ask, I ask y'all another question. With him saying that, how did that make Bryce feel? I didn't want your black ass. Why
Oh,
the fuck
Mm.
is you here?
uh,
Can
what
I
what
can't
go
coach
ahead.
you.
That hurts his confidence, I tell you that.
what week was it that
Thank you.
Frank tried to bench his ass? Was that week 3, 4?
Three,
Week
three,
Week
three.
three.
week three. Week 3.
Week
So
three.
so so with Frank, he wanted to bench him so bad that he wanted to put in um
Andy.
Andy Dalton, and with Tepper forcing that man back on the field, I know that shit had to eat his ass up. Even
Oh yeah. Woo, you right, Jess. You gotta be balling. You gotta be balling
To
inside.
think about it. To think about it.
Oh.
I'ma be real with y'all, bro.
Mm,
For him to go out of his way to say, okay, I got to put an injury on this boy because he's just thinking this bitch up so bad. And Tepper said, oh, no, you
uh,
don't.
no, you
Oh,
don't.
no, you don't. Bring your ass here. We're going to bring this boy right on back at you
Yep.
because this my boy. So to anybody that's saying bench him, that's your answer right there. Tepper ain't let that shit happen. That's his boy.
Yeah. Well, see,
yeah.
Frank probably what
Yesterday
Frank did.
said that.
Well, Frank, they probably told, oh, he got a. They probably told Frank he got a little sprain, this and that. Frank probably said, oh shit, this is my out right here. Here. I tell you what we do. I tell you what
I
we do.
got opportunity.
Let's just be careful. Yeah, let's just be careful with him, and we just sit. We don't need you right now in
Yeah,
Seattle. We don't
cause
need you
y'all
to
see,
hurt yourself no more.
y'all see what Bryce
That's
responded
right.
when he came back when they
Now,
asked him, was you really hurt? He said,
I'm
I didn't know
good.
I
I'm
was hurt.
good.
I don't know. It don't.
Oh,
Oh,
Jay.
J
Jay, you
issue.
got the dirt.
You remember he
Jay,
said
you got the
that?
dirt.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
See, I'm
I
just
don't know.
saying.
They told me to be careful. They told me to be
Damn.
careful. Frank was
Frank
telling the whole
wanted
time,
his ass
look at sit
bench.
down. Sit down. Yeah. He didn't even know. That's why I said that fucker walking around.
Yep,
Ain't nothing
no
wrong with that
limp.
nigga.
No difference in his walk after the game. I seen it when they was going on the practice facility. He was walking normal. One wrong with that. No wrong with that man.
I
Well,
told
go.
ya. Y'all wouldn't listen to me. And I got
Yes,
you
sir.
tired of it. Ain't about that
Got you in your
time. Ain't about
ass.
hopping
Yes,
around.
sir.
Hey.
I
Go.
told
Woo.
yo.
Go. Go.
Go
Everybody
ahead.
on this panel. I hope y'all know this stunt that Frank pulled just got his ass fired. I hope y'all know that.
Hello.
That's a
Hello.
fact.
That's what
I
I'm
Well,
hope
finna
y'all
say.
know that.
well,
That's what I'm finna
he
say.
walked into a
I
situation
hope y'all
where he
know
knew
that
what was
shit.
happening.
He
Hey,
done.
you
I,
if it didn't get him fired, it got a gag order on him.
Yep,
They done
yep,
stripped him of all his power. You are no
mm-hmm.
yep.
longer in power.
Yeah.
Thomas Brown will be
Calling the
calling the play.
plays. Yep. Yeah,
Thomas
he just did
Brown
it.
will be coming to the meeting. Only
Yep.
thing you do, you got your office, is say head coach on it for right now because it's a bad
Mm-hmm.
look to fire him. It's a bad look to
Right.
Mm-hmm.
fire him.
Mm-hmm.
But you have no power. You are no longer in charge. Everybody report to Thomas, and Thomas, you report to me. Big stepper, lemon pepper, tepper.
Look. Shout
God,
out to everybody that's just coming in the chat. Atlanta boy, I see you say what happened. What did Frank do? Frank went up to the podium, and I'm gonna paraphrase because I quoted him verbatimly earlier, but I'm gonna paraphrase right now. He basically went to the podium and said, "Your owner is the reason why we're in this mess because he wants to have meetings weekly. He wants to jump into everything weekly. He wants to make sure he has his hands on every aspect of the operations, which is for a guy that never played football, that's a major problem. Because he don't know what the fuck he talking about or doing. Now,
Yeah,
also as well, what is going on now is word done got out. It done leak out. Frank Wright wanted CJ Stroud. That's the number one
Frank wanted
consensus.
CJ.
It's being reported all over national airways.
oh
Frank,
yeah, they echoing that shit.
Rich Eisen, all them boys, Good Morning Football, everybody talk about it. It's
I
all out
told
there
y'all.
now.
I told y'all Boomer Esiason said it yesterday. It just come out my mouth that Boomer told my man from 99 the fan that's not Frank's type. Frank didn't
Yep.
pick Bryce Young. That's what the man said. I told you to go back and look at that interview. Then the
Mm-hmm.
next motherfucking day, Rich Eisen come with the shit. Frank go on the motherfucking podium and tell it
Couldn't
all.
hold it. Couldn't hold
Yep.
it. Couldn't hold it.
Yes, sir.
He
You
tired of people
see,
lying on him.
yeah, because the whole fan base is on his ass for relinquishing the plays. And what did I tell you week one, Wiley? I said he don't trust Bryce. He do
They,
not trust
yeah,
Bryce Young to give
yeah,
him the plays or the playbook. So
mm,
therefore, this is the fucking result. He said,
yep,
okay, y'all want to push this little bitch on me? Okay, well,
got you,
fine. I ain't
got you.
giving him the playbook. Fine. Y'all can give him.
Oh,
Give it
yeah,
to me all you want.
Boomer
I'm not
say,
gonna give him the playbook.
yeah.
yeah,
And Boomer say Frank like a 6'2" to 6'4" quarterback.
yep,
215, 230 some odd pounds with
yep.
mobility. Frank told y'all, he said it's 5 attributes or traits to a successful quarterback or some shit like that. He named them down. Go to his original shit. Go to his original shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He
I
wants
seen
to
it.
run an RPO, a strong run game, this and that. Right? Physically, Bryce Young will never be able to do none of that shit that Frank Wright said his quarterback should be able to do.
But
Never.
you see what the editor did? He put Bryce every time when Frank went down to five things of a quarterback. They put in Bryce snippets. That's not Bryce, man. Y'all quit
It's
that
not Bryce.
bullshit.
It's not
Not
Bryce.
they act like we dumb. We just dumb. We just dumb, uninformed supporters. We didn't play, in the NFL. Some of us didn't even play, college football. But you know what? If you play college football, you didn't play Power Five, you still a dummy.
You still a
Everybody
Hmm.
dummy.
below a
Really?
Hall of
Yeah,
Fame,
yeah, yeah,
everybody
yeah.
below a
It's
Hall of
it's
Famer is a
a
dummy.
big difference. It's a
I mean,
big
come on,
difference.
man.
Yeah.
Come on. We got
You play
eyes. Come on,
JUCO,
man.
you play
Come on.
And Wally,
HBCU.
you hit that
Yeah.
on the head because look at Steve Smith
Yeah.
ass around here
Yeah.
blaming the
Twerking it up.
fan base.
Twerking it up. Twerking it up.
Oh my God. I never thought I'd see the day my favorite player is around here
Ah,
telling us we should relax.
yeah.
We shouldn't
Company
blame
man.
Mr. Tepper.
Company
It's
What
not
man.
I tell
Mr.
you?
Tepper's fault.
Hey,
What I
Mr.
tell you?
Company man
Steve,
himself. Hey, I hope
Steve,
that
what?
I
Yeah,
hope that
yeah,
gold
yeah,
jacket
yeah.
fit
And
well.
I ain't got yep. Yep. Steve want a
I
gold
hope
jacket on, boy. They done
Yeah,
That
gave
he
that
I
that
hope
do.
it
dude.
fit well.
He
that
working on
shit
that
Yeah,
I
he
hope it
do.
fit
gold
disgusts
well.
me because
Yeah,
my lifelong
yeah,
goal was to always get a Steve Smith interview on this
yeah,
podcast, but it disgusts me to my stomach that he would sit
yeah.
back and make excuses like this.
Q, he was
So
the
Company
reason
guy.
I became a Panther fan. And I'm
Company guy.
disgusted.
exactly.
And I'm
Company
disgusted.
guy.
I'm disgusted, bro. It's like
Ooh.
I said to myself, Steve Smith has always been a real winner. He always spoke his mind, and ever since he started this podcast shit, he's doing
Yeah.
whatever and however to get his mouth out there.
Them clicking
I don't
views.
respect it.
Me neither. You can't blame the
Yep.
fan. I mean, we're not David Tepper. We're not in the fucking building calling shit. We're not hand picking players.
Steve, Steve want that jacket. He ain't got a ring, but see when you out there commentating, you ain't got
Hello.
no ring. You gotta have that
You need
jacket.
to. Yep,
If you
there it
got
is.
one or the other one, you see what I'm saying? They call you Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Super Bowl
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
winner. You see what I'm saying? When you commentate.
Mm-hmm.
Every
Yep.
Sunday,
Yeah,
you see them
and
boys that got that mic in their hand, they got that big ass
Yeah.
goddamn ring on. Or they might got two
Yeah.
of them something bitches on. You understand?
Yeah.
If they ain't
yes,
got the
sir.
He can't
ring,
be like Shannon
they got
Sharp.
it.
He can't be like Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp got the gold jacket. Shannon Sharp can say what the hell he want to say. He
He
can
got
Yeah.
choose to
rings.
say
He
what
got
he want to.
cold jacket. He
He
got
got ring on.
multiple rings.
He can say what he want to say. Right now,
Hmm.
he out there twerking it up. You know what really pissed me off about that whole interview? When you can say what you want to say about maybe we're a lot, not as informed as we need to be. Maybe we need to relax. But the way he was condescending, like we were dumbasses. That's the piece I'm thinking myself. So if anybody doing the work on his house, plumber, anybody, he need to shut
Ooh!
up. He need to shut up.
Go
Why?
ahead,
Cause you not
Wiley.
no
Go
plumber.
ahead.
You ain't no
While he
plumber.
cooking, while he
Hey,
cooking.
when I
Go
fix
ahead,
this shit,
Wiley.
don't tell me the shit don't work. Cause you not an expert. Take this shit. Give me the money. Come
Mm,
on
mm,
now.
mm, mm.
Hey,
Cause
hold
you're
up,
not an
y'all. Hold
expert.
up, y'all. Hold up.
Go ahead.
Hold up, y'all.
Nobody wants to
Hold
feel
up.
like they talk to
Hold up,
stupid.
y'all. Oh my God. Smith is the mole.
Hmm?
Steve Smith is the mole.
Oh shit. Go ahead, talk to us.
Who did the interview with Bryce and told him you're doing this? Oh my God, you're so. Oh my goodness, I see you in Charlotte. Oh my God. Who was that?
He
Who
did skeet
spin
all
that
over his
ball at?
clothes.
Hey, spin the
Yeah, he
ball.
did.
Look how he's spinning the ball.
Oh my. Steve Smith is the most. He did. Y'all realize he didn't do CJ's, right? He did Bryce's for
Nope.
Tampa.
Hello.
He
Then he
did
called it.
Bryce's for Tampa.
So
Then he
are you
called him a.
telling me Steve
Go ahead.
Smith is around here picking all the picks for the Carolina Panthers because he picked Mango?
Who
You trying to tell me he picked Bryce too?
Hello.
who
Hello.
did
He
who
gave
Oh
did
my
he
He
Tepper
went
gave
through
say
that
god.
Bryce his
he
Freddie
yesterday,
boy.
called?
Q.
Who
Think
did
about that.
Oh my god.
Oh,
ah
baby.
I didn't
Q.
What's up?
That's
What's
why
up,
I
he
G?
didn't
company man.
I
who
said we went through that
oh my
yesterday.
God.
Oh my
Who
god.
did Tepper say he called and asked about Mingo?
Steve
Steve.
Smith.
Steve.
Oh
He the
my
reason why
God.
this franchise starting to look the way it look.
Oh. He want to help fix it.
That's why he talking so much shit to cover his ass and cover Tepper ass. Cause he know
He
Tepper coming to him.
uh uh we not
Oh my
you're right.
god.
We don't get to go and talk to the owner. We don't get to have dinner with. We don't be on the sideline like that reporter say he is. No. We don't get those assets. What we do though is we got good eyes and good common sense. And I can smell some bullshit all day long.
Yo,
This is stinking.
Tampa says he wants Bryce at the Super Bowl. He tell Bryce he gonna get him at the Super Bowl. At the combine, he cuts the deal with Brian Poole. They go to the
Mm-hmm.
senior day. He tells Steve Smith to hype up his boy for the fan base.
Hmm.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Woo. And what
Yeah.
does Steve get? What does Steve get out of this? Hey,
Wow.
I need somebody to back me to get to this gold jacket.
Now
He
look at it.
getting
He
the
got a
blue jacket.
podcast views. He getting
That's
money.
what I'm
You
getting
never
at.
know.
He don't need
He
this
get the
shit.
blue jacket. He get the blue jacket. He get the ring of honor. His boy
Uh-huh.
done put him in the ring of honor.
Mm-hmm.
That's one more step to the gold jacket.
Mm.
I be damn. I see it.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that something? Ain't that
Man,
something?
motherfucker.
All
The
day,
whole
right
thing
there in
was to
front of us.
throw y'all off of CJ and Anthony. Steve Smith
Ugh.
said, Steve Smith said Bryce could throw that thing, and that's coming from a receiver. That Bryce
Mm.
could throw these motherfuckers open. Bryce could throw with anticipation.
Go.
Bryce could do this.
Mm.
Bryce could do
Go.
that.
Go.
Go.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
think David Tepper is dirty as a motherfucker to start a smear campaign on CJ Stroud just
Oh
to make
yeah.
Damn
sure that
right.
we don't get him?
Oh
You
yeah.
Because he knew
goddamn
Frank. He knew Frank was going to
Oh.
try and get him.
Say that. Say that.
Do you
Say
think
that.
this motherfucker will sabotage his own franchise and
know with
blemish
the
that
sun
boy?
shining,
Oh,
just to
say
show
it.
with the sun shining on the motherfucking monkey's ass today.
Oh
Hell yeah.
man.
Oh, oh yeah.
What if
Oh
David
yeah.
Tepper and we just alleging? We just talking? What if David Tepper paid somebody to put them S2 tests out?
I ain't going out. Don't
Huh? Huh?
Look at it. We
put
don't
a
hit the
Huh?
little,
limit. Gonna hit the
just put a
Huh?
limit.
little, just
Huh?
a step, just a
Oh,
step back.
come on now,
But
this a dirty
I'm not,
motherfucker we
I'm,
talking about.
I'm not, I'm not saying he couldn't. I'm not saying he could, but
He
I wouldn't
wanted
put
Bryce no matter what.
no
What if
matter
he
what, no
paid?
matter
What if he
what,
paid somebody to smear that boy CJ so he can get Bryce?
motherfucker. My God,
I'd be
what
damned.
happened to Virgil? What in the fuck happened to Virgil? I be damned. My God, my God. Boy, I didn't see it coming from Steve Smith. I didn't see it. They caught me with a whammy. It was cloudy because it was Steve Smith. It was cloudy. But now I'm like, damn, Steve, you talk what the fuck, Steve? Damn, I didn't even see the shit. Damn.
That's how they get you, go. Hey, put that little something, something, let it be in your face, get you distracted. Next thing you know, slipping the Mickey.
Look,
Slipping
man.
the Mickey.
Steve Smith was
Shout
the
out to
most.
Nervash with the super chat. He said it's odd how not many fans thought it was strange that CJ was getting so much negative press and Bryce was getting so much positive press right before the
Yeah,
draft. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm willing to
yeah.
say that dirty motherfucker with glasses paid for that shit because he got money.
Yes, sir.
Billionaires can make shit happen.
Oh my God.
Yes, sir.
Wow, y'all. Hey, y'all heard it here first. You listen.
Look,
Hey, now, hey, boy, I'm gonna tell you, we been spot on around this motherfucker. We been,
yes,
hey,
sir.
y'all go back and check the receipts.
Talk
We
that
been
shit,
spot
go.
on around this motherfucker.
Uh
Go
huh.
back and check the receipts since this
Uh
summer.
huh.
We
Yep.
we been hitting this shit on
Mm-hmm.
the head, y'all. If we ain't got
Hmm.
it, we ain't far from it right now. But the reports
Mm-hmm.
already out there. Frank want a CJ, yada 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 on down the line. Frank said this
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker too hands on. Everybody always say there ain't no owner in the league have weekly meetings like that other than Jerry Jones. You know,
Hmm.
said this motherfucker trying to be Jerry Jones, this and that. This nigga done basically quit his other job, and
Mm-hmm.
now he full time motherfucking shit stirrer of the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, well.
Yeah,
Won't stay out the damn way.
Well,
yeah, and that's the problem. You won't win until you get his ass up out the way. So,
hey, you got some
Lord
money.
have
Got some
mercy.
money. There you
Oh,
go,
got
Pop.
another one. Oh, my bad. Time to get the aluminum foil caps, boys. These topics starting to make sense. Yes, sir. Yes,
Damn.
sir.
Tell
Damn.
y'all,
Oh,
tell
Yes,
y'all,
sir.
baby. Oh.
better get it. Hey,
Yes, sir.
well,
Hey, it ain't but the
Rocket
truth.
do pass the
Man, look
blue.
at here.
Hey,
Look at
you
here.
better get a damn aluminum foil. There you go.
Look at
You
here.
better put your damn antenna up. You better
I
put your antenna
pride
up.
Hey,
myself on surrounding everybody with some of the brightest minds in the Panther world right here. And you hear it first. It's been making sense since Kingdom Come, and I'm telling you now, it only gets better with time. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. This is Get It Off Your Chest Wednesday, bro.
mm-hmm,
This is what it's all about. Now the stars are aligning. It makes
mm-hmm.
sense now.
Hey, Q. You know how you say people be listening, right? So
Yes,
that
sir.
interview with Steve, if you go back and listen to it, the guy kind of, I think he got a little, he get a little pressure because he says, I got people from overseas listening to me. I got this, I got that. Dude, what you qualifying for? If you're the man, you ain't got to qualify yourself. If you're the man, you getting all the views. You ain't got to qualify yourself. What it is this. Y'all ass listening. I know you're listening. Turn the volume up, motherfuckers. I know you're listening. You're listening because your ass slow. Podcasting the way to go. And y'all motherfuckers slow. The news is dead. Radio's dead. So
News
keep
been
on doing
Wow.
what
dead.
you're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
Come,
Radio
keep
dead.
doing what you're doing.
Talk that shit,
Keep
Wiley.
listening in. Keep listening
Pop it
in
off,
and
Wiley.
reusing what we're saying.
Tell
Hey,
the
we see
motherfucker,
you.
Wiley.
We see you. We see you. Hey, you can't be. Hey, don't qualify yourself. You the big dog. I'm just a supporter that got two eyes. That when I smell bullshit, I call it. Keep
mm.
going, Doc.
Oh
Boy,
man.
y'all better get it.
Gold is
Y'all
you.
better get
You got it.
Y'all
Hey,
want his monkey
y'all,
ass this morning.
yeah, y'all
Yes,
better
sir.
get on this motherfucking GoFundMe and get on this motherfucking billboard train. And this motherfucker got too much shit going on around here. I'm telling you, these boys is telling me they on my ass. I'm telling them 3 to 4 years to straighten out this shit. If you don't let this motherfucker mess it up even more.
It's about 5 to
You're
6.
gonna fuck around and let this motherfucker mess it up even more. He fuck up
Damn, Jay, you
even more.
say that shit like a prison sentence.
Yeah, damn it. Because you, the next 2 years, you don't have a full clip. You don't got a full clip. You keep shooting and miss fine. Top, top. You see what I'm saying? Keep
Yes, sir. Head
Keep shooting
down.
this time.
You're going down, Bubba. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm shocked and I'm not surprised that David Tepper is just that hands-on and that dirty of a motherfucker. I wouldn't be surprised.
That's how you do it in the corporate world, Q. Don't put nothing past in the corporate world, man. This the corporate world, man. Play with me.
Man,
MDJ member of the month. My dog. Go ahead and get it, boy.
yes, sir. Boy, we appreciate you. Remember, for 1 month, y'all already see it. Look, Wilkes had 2 interviews for head coach. He wanted to pick his own QB. Tepper told him Bryce. Wilkes came back and stood on his stance, saying Fran he goes. And that is the truth for your ass. If you don't want to hear it, I don't know what to tell you. The truth
Damn him.
is, yes, sir. MDJ told it like it is. See, Steve Wilkes wasn't going for that shit. I'm gonna tell you that now. Steve
No,
Wilkes to tell that motherfucker to go sit the fuck down and get out of my face. I run this shit here, not you,
dismiss everything
Tepper.
you saying. Yeah, 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 man. I hear you. Okay, yeah, whatever. All right, cool. Yeah, I okay. We'll fight. We'll see if we can do it. See, that's
But
how
that's how
people
you
talk
do
when they
it. You
yeah,
dismiss a motherfucker.
yeah, yeah.
His
Okay,
ass all the way down.
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm working on it right now. Okay, I got you, bro. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah. Hey, job
Mm-hmm.
come out. Damn, man, my fault. Yeah, that's how you play a motherfucker. Just like that. But see, Frank couldn't hold it. The spirit hit Frank. Spirit hit Frank yesterday. He couldn't hold it no.
Couldn't hold it no more, huh?
Nah, he can't hold that shit. He was done. He was done. He probably
Frank.
he got probably a little Holy Ghost came over. Like you know what, Frank? Everybody blaming you for everything. You ain't do this, Frank. I know,
Mm-hmm.
Frank, you're having a hard
Mm-hmm.
time. You're having a hard time calling play for this young man because you never did it in your life. Are you on your knees, Frank, trying to get help? But the help is open your mouth up and tell them the truth. I can't do it. I can't do it. That
He
one
said, I
ain't for
can't
me.
do it. He was in
This
that
one
motherfucker
ain't for
crying.
me.
I
He was in
can't
there
I
crying.
take
can't
this
do
shit
it.
no more.
It ain't no more.
I
But
can't do it.
the devil upstairs. The
Ain't
devil
my
made me
doing.
say it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Y'all caught
The
me in the
devil
lie.
made me do it.
I can't
I'm
do it.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Help me.
Yeah, yeah. That's what
It's what
happened,
it
bro.
is.
I just, boy.
Well, y'all funny, boy.
What you talking
Y'all
about?
funny.
What you talking about? Truth ain't nothing but the truth, now. Watch this.
Yeah, well,
When Brown calling the plays, you gonna be telling me Wiley? How Thomas calling plays? Remember you said they just neutered Frank. They just knew.
Wiley. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be real with you. You might be looking at your new head coach in Thomas Brown because of the way how this shit going. Think about it. You ain't hear shit from Staley. Thomas Brown has been
Yeah.
put to the forefront. They're saying that he's the genius to come from the Sean McVay tree. And this ain't
Mm-hmm.
right now in the NFL. You want to be under 3 trees. Andy Reid. You
Mm-hmm.
want to be from my man in San Fran, Shanahan.
Mm-hmm.
And then you want to be from the McVay tree right now in the NFL. Now
What do you
you
think?
notice every play Brown has
Mm-hmm.
called got them a
Look like
touchdown last week.
look like it too, don't it? Look at
Yeah,
that McVay stuff, right? Yeah.
yeah.
Here's the
So
funny
Okay.
part.
Tepper gonna
Yeah.
walk
I
to
give
your
y'all,
boy.
Uh huh.
I give y'all
We
another. I give y'all another little.
well,
I
go
would
ahead.
not be surprised. Dudes come down here to be
Oh oh
closer to his mama.
oh.
What where Deuce them over there? Atkinson or somewhere like that? What
I
what
think
what
so.
what where they at? I
Where
wouldn't
you
be
from, Q?
surprised if Deuce slide over there to Atlanta.
Uh I can't remember.
If
It would
Deuce
make
slide
sense.
to Atlanta, Atlanta got a strong run game. He a running back coach. He's still close to his mama there. That's on the other side of South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Probably about the same mileage going back and forth because he getting the hell up out of this shit right here. Cause he really came for Frank. He came for his mama and for Frank to
Well,
come over
he
here so
came to be the voice for Frank because Frank is not that
for
type of
Frank.
guy to rah and holler.
Exactly. For
Yeah.
So
Frank.
now you see shit going left and he on five. You don't hear that nigga mouth at all.
But here's the
At
deal,
all.
though.
Oh,
Here's the deal. The guy was the Eagles last year. He's an offensive guy. He had to give up the play calling. Don't you think Tepper is throwing that in Frank's face, saying, "Look, the guy
somebody said
that's just
Columbia. They
like
said
you,
Columbia. That's just a
oh
close.
Columbia, okay,
Atlanta.
just about the
Yeah,
same, yeah,
yeah,
about the same,
right there. Yeah.
yeah." But said the guy, the guy from Steichen came in and for the offensive coordinator and called those plays, and they went to Super Bowl. Don't you think our owner saying we got some of the same shit here? Why you ain't using it? And now he went up on that podium. Yeah, he knew it. He knew it. He knew it. Whether it's this week or it's right after the doggone bye, he knew it. He's done.
I'm gonna tell y'all, it was due time. It was due time. I don't give a fuck. It was due time because that shit had to be told, Wiley. It had to be told, Wiley.
Yeah, yeah, it's true.
We knew it. People stood us up and down. No, I don't think David Tepper studied like this. Right here. You could see if anybody studied mannerisms,
Mm,
body language of people,
mm, mm.
you could look at that room the night before. Look at
Oh,
every time Scott made a motherfucking move, he looking at Temple, this and that. Frank Wright thought the whole time that he was going in that motherfucker to draft CJ Stroud. They pulled an okey doke on him. Cause you could see what the way he looked and the way he turned his back on the motherfucker. He said nothing at that podium that first night. He was just sitting there in awe, like, what the fuck just happened? Scott Fiddler was
Yeah.
in on that shit. That's what I told Q. I said, Frank is not in on the meetings, Q. Cause Scott still played him.
You
What did
did
Scott
say
say
that.
today?
You did say that he was not in the meetings. And I told you I just can't see a coach not being in on the meetings of what's the better half of his team. And now that you said that, go. I apologize because I told you I didn't see that happening. My bad, bro.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I take it. Because this motherfucker, why would Scott even go tell that lie at that podium? I stuck my head in that office and asked him, who'd you pick? Why would he even say that when all of them supposed to be on the same page? He was keeping that bullshit going on. Then that man had to go tell a lie, say him and his coaching staff unanimously pick one person. Ain't no motherfucking way you gonna get a group of anybody to unanimously pick somebody. Ain't no way. Some gonna like CJ. It's like the fan base. Some like CJ, some like AR, some like Bryce. The fan base still tore apart right now behind that bullshit. Right now. And then you get to find out this shit over weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, how dirty it was done, how fucking dirty the decision was made. All the lies coming out now. This is some bullshit, y'all. This is some bullshit. Y'all know what? Real talk. This ain't no better than that motherfucking Urban Meyer shit that went on in Jacksonville. Cause Urban Meyer tore that fan base apart with all that bullshit he had going on over there in Jacksonville.
I said that, go. I said that no different than the Urban Meyer situation. And look at the quarterback and look at what he had to go through and look at the office, the front office. It's all a mess.
All
It's
a mess,
all a
y'all.
mess.
All a mess. They had to shake that motherfucker upside down and turn it over before you started getting results over there in Jacksonville. That's why we 0 and motherfucker getting ready to be 0 and 6 around this motherfucker. Cause it's a mess going on. The motherfucking the players see it. They the first one to see it. They the first ones to smell a rat, y'all. They done played too much ball, done been in too many organizations, shit like that. They the first ones to smell a rat. Hayden Hurst come out the first day. The player. Put two and two together, y'all. Why the fuck Hayden talking shit? Hayden said lack of effort. Motherfuckers ain't doing this. Motherfuckers ain't doing that. He come out first. He couldn't hold it no more. And then, like they said, motherfuckers behind him playing ping pong. You hear motherfuckers playing ping pong behind Hayden Hurst. Anytime you in that goddamn locker room, motherfuckers in there laughing and joking and playing goddamn ping pong. Like it's a party in that bitch. And we 0 and 6. Getting ready to be 0 and 6. I don't know. Somebody tell me. Somebody help me with this. Because I can't figure it out.
I saw and I heard all that go because when
All
we
right, hold
saw
on a
the
second,
boys
go.
playing ping pong and shit.
I'll make sure I'm good to go here.
Oh,
Hey, how's
I
that
got you,
traffic?
Wiley.
Is it too loud?
Now you good?
All right. So, hey man, I'm just. I think if I think Frank's gonna be put on. It's gonna be good for Frank too. They're gonna do what they did to the coach last year at Philly. They're gonna put him on the sideline, take the coach the play calling away, and Bryce turns around, it'll be best for Frank and the team because what it'll do is it allow the rest of those guys we have experience to shine through, and Frank can see that he's not by himself.
But Wiley, link in the chat. Link in the chat. Wiley, check this. That goes back to the thing that
Uh
say,
huh.
is Bryce that guy? Because was Bryce vetted? Was Bryce scouted correctly? Was it a media push, a David Tepper push? Anybody push? You see what I'm saying? Who to tell you Bryce ain't a second, third round talent?
No,
Who to tell you that?
I think he. If you look at what he did in Alabama, I think he either is Tua or right there with Tua. You got to
Hmm?
build special around him. You have to build specially around him, and
Oh
that's
Remember
it.
hell.
what Nick just said. Remember what Nick just said this week right here. Even
Yeah,
Nick come out. Even Nick told his truth. Remember what Nick just said.
I got you. I'm just saying his arm is Tua has a great touch down the
Who
field
got a
and
better
across
arm?
the field.
Who got a better arm, man?
No. Tua got a
But
Who
way
I'm
got a
better
better
just
arm?
arm.
Who
Come
got a
on,
way better
Wiley.
arm?
Think about it.
but
And then on top of that,
hmm
Tua don't have to go down deep. He don't have to throw deep balls all day because when he give the balls to his receiver, them balls getting yak, bro. Them balls are getting
true,
major
true. That
yak.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. You
it's
got to
shot. Yeah,
rebuild the roster, and then we got the wrong type of receiver for him. So all those receivers, even Jonathan, even the guy we just drafted, all got to go. They're the wrong type of receiver for him.
Lord have mercy. Mr.
Yes, sir.
Leo.
I know how this about to go.
Hey, 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 good morning, good morning,
Good morning. Good morning.
good
What's the
morning, good
deal, Leo?
morning. I hope everybody's doing fine.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I appreciate it, gentlemen. Excuse me. Frank Wright, he needs to I know if I was Frank Wright, I would resign. I think Frank gonna resign at the end of the year, or he might resign soon. If I was Frank, I would resign and let David Tepper wallow in the failure of his experiment because it's been now it's coming out tenfold. We done said this months ago that Frank didn't want Bryce Young. It was forced upon him. Unfortunately, Frank, he took the job. It is what it is. We see the
But
abject
under false
failure.
pretenses, though, Leo. Under false
Mhm.
pretenses.
Well,
He
yeah,
took
yeah,
the
yeah,
job
yeah,
under false pretenses.
yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. And he took the lion ass narcissistic owner, word for it. And like I say, the team is in shambles. It is what it is. But you know what? I gained solace in knowing that Frank is getting to him and it's coming out that he said, look, this ain't on me because I didn't want this. So I think Frank will resign at the end of the season. I hope he resign before. Well, I don't hope he resign because he ain't gonna get his money. But at the end of the season, I hope he resign. But I wouldn't be surprised if he resign mid-season and let the owner wallow in his failure. You know, he gets what he deserves. Unfortunately, the fans will suffer, but I gain solace in knowing that the team will fail because the owner does not care. He's a narcissist. He wants to do things his way, and you go ahead, you're gonna fail, and I will wallow, and I'll be satisfied in knowing that, and I'm pretty sure Frank will be his too.
You
It's
know what? If
unfortunate the
Frank
team got to suffer.
if Frank leave him high and dry, I would not be upset at all as well, Leo, because
Yeah,
Tepper wants to micromanage everything. Well, guess what? You're going to micromanage your way to nobody wanting to work with you. Nobody
But
wanting
exactly,
to
so
come to this
exactly,
yeah,
franchise. It's
yeah,
gonna be a
exactly.
mess.
that's on the way right now. Yeah, it's going that way right now.
Yeah, yeah. Because like I harken back to the point of the offensive coordinator for Detroit. Like I say, nobody's going to turn down, a guaranteed contract of being a head coach, which exceeds his current contract as an offensive coordinator. This man went back. Nobody does that unless there's a reason. So,
So
Hmm.
hold up, Leo.
mhm, mhm.
Hold up. So what if he sat down in his meeting and say, "Hey, we're gonna have weekly meetings to talk about this, and we're gonna stay on the same page." And also a little disclaimer: you're gonna have to take Bryce Young. What if Ben Johnson said, "Oh fuck no, let me get the hell away from these boys"?
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. That's
I'm
what
starting to
happened.
believe something
That's what
like that
happened,
happened.
Q.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what happened.
He was like,
First
no,
of
thank
all,
you.
motherfuckers say when they was on the Rich Eisen show yesterday, they was laughing about this weekly meeting shit. So we're
Yeah,
a
yeah,
clown show.
yeah.
We're a clown show
Clown
already.
stuff.
Rich Eisen, damn, I can't remember the other two motherfuckers that built that rich. They was
Hmm.
Garfolo and all that was
yeah,
there.
yeah. All them motherfuckers was there. Old motherfucker with big ass ears, all them motherfuckers were there. And they was laughing about this weekly meeting shit. So that's some uh, college, motherfucking high school. That's some bullshit. Nobody in the NFL level is not trying to have nobody looking over their shoulder
Not at all. Not
24
at all.
7,
Not at all.
micromanaging from an owner's position. So that already, but the reports came out this summer said they just kind of skimmed on it. They say they try to be a little light with. They say he's a little too hands on. That's what
Yeah,
the fuck
yeah.
they meant. Dude.
Hmm.
That's what they meant, Leo
Yeah,
Wiley. That's what they were saying. But
I heard it
now
there.
it's done come full circle.
yeah. It's unfortunate for the Panthers fan base, but the owner, he's just interested in money. He's not interested. It's a novelty of him. You know, it's nothing of
Hey,
substance with him. He doesn't really care.
how can you blame him, Leo? He done doubled up. He done made $2 billion losing every year.
Well, no, brother. I don't. No, no. That's what I'm saying. It's a money grab. It's all
Yeah.
Man,
good. I'm not.
check this out. Them
It's a
boys say
money
his
grab.
net worth just climbed to 20 billion. His
Yeah,
net worth
because the
20
20.
plus.
NFL, it's a cash cow. The NFL and soccer is a cash cow in America the last couple of years. And then, like I said, the NFL, they put the money in a pot. Nobody loses. So it's a cash cow. Revenue, TV, all of that. So he's not interested in he won't move the team. Where he gonna move the team to? There's nowhere to move the team to. So
Yeah.
but he just gonna be a loser, and he's a what they call it, a hedge fund. They make money on the back end and the front, and either way, so it don't matter to him. He good, he good.
Crazy thing is okay, Tepper. He started this team when he came and dropped 2 billion in cash. He was worth 6 billion then. He has made close to 14, 13 billion dollars since he got here. That is a lot of fucking money to say you losing and then you wanna, I wanna throw tantrums, I wanna win, I wanna do this, I wanna do that. Come on, bro. You're fucking up, bro.
He don't
Fucking up
care,
big time.
kid. He could care less. You know, I
Yep.
looked into
Say
it.
it
You know,
again.
he was in a bidding war with a gentleman. I love his last name Navarro out of Charleston, South Carolina. It was a bidding war between him and Tepper, and Tepper won out. You know, I guess he had a little bit more money. But the Navarro dude, he's not a native of the South Carolina, North Carolina area, but he's out of Charleston right now, and he has a couple of businesses there. So it's just it's just ironic to see that what could have been someone local as opposed to, you know, someone from the outside, from the north, you know, coming down, bringing that fast city slick and talk, you know, I know more than you, you know.
Look, shout out to A Marshall. You are right. We need your donations. We are trying to get this poster board, billboard, any type of eyes on this media because look, this is what it's all about now. Drawing awareness to try to fix this shit. As long as he don't see the fans kicking up against it, he's not gonna say nothing. He's not gonna do nothing. He thinks it's okay to continue down the path he's going. Let's look into the bottom of the description of this video. Go ahead and click, donate as much as you can. Look, we got to make a move. We have to do this. I hate to say it, bro. The time for us sitting back was yesterday.
Absolutely right. I didn't.
Well, Kim,
I was sitting there and I said I believe it. I sat there and I believed it. That because Tepper was my guy. Cause I roll with the I roll with the nigga with the money. You know what I'm saying? I'm a winner like that, and I'm a roll with the money. And when he come back here and he said, I'm gonna let football people do football stuff, I'm getting rid of Matt Rule. I said, Tep doing it right now. I was the number
It
one
sounded
source.
good.
It sounded,
Hmm.
he had me snowed, Q. He had me hook, line, and sinker. He had me.
I ain't never trust Tepper. I look at that fucking eyes and I say that man the devil walking on 2 feet. I ain't
He
never
had me.
trusted his ass.
Well,
I could look at a motherfucker and see what he ain't worth shit.
everybody think us rich people is the devil. Everybody think rich is the
Yeah,
devil.
Yeah,
You know
you
what I'm
you
not
better
saying?
go
claim
there.
it. You better claim it then.
Everybody think us
Y'all
rich
go
people
there.
is the
You
devil.
know, go
Because you
say,
got that money.
y'all peasants.
Yeah,
Y'all peasants can't
you
y'all
got
can't compare
peasants.
to
Goddamn
us.
devil.
Y'all
Yeah.
peasants. You
When you
damn
think
peasants.
cause we looking
Tell her,
down, it
Wally.
ain't hard. But I said, no, Tepper good people.
Yeah, you would say
Tepper,
that. You like his ass. I don't.
Tell him,
well,
go. Hey,
I
just
knew,
sprinkle a love to him every now and then.
I knew David Tepper wasn't the individual for the team I rooted for because he's not a conservative person. David Tepper was a liberal. When David
well, yeah,
Tepper
you
came on
kind
to
of
the team,
you don't like cause he's a progressive. I mean, you know.
no, but no, Kendall, no. There's no such There's no such thing as being a progressive when you desire to cause chaos. The first thing he did when he became an owner was do some woke shit, anti-American shit. When he went and got Eric Reed, when Eric Reed was protesting with Kaepernick, he did that as a spite to the president. So David Tepper
Yeah,
is
it was a
on record.
spectacle.
Yeah, but no, it was a spite. David Tepper, he's a narcissist. He's a I know better than you type of person. So he has to fail in order to see. So I don't. The dude's not a And then a person had wrote an article years ago from the Charlotte Observer. I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. Right when David Tepper came, and he said that you think you're gonna get you know, um, someone, but you're
Jerry
going to
Jones.
get Jerry
Yeah.
Jones
Uh-huh.
exactly. This is what you're going to get. And it proved that by his aspirations trying to turn Rock Hill into Arlington, Virginia, I mean, Arlington, Texas. Rock Hill is not Arlington, Texas. So you jumped out there, you sold them people a bill of goods, and then you filed bankruptcy, so they can't sue your company. So, that's sideways stuff, man.
But hold on, Leo. We can't put that all the way on David Tepper because the city of Rock Hill was finessing funds trying to make that shit happen, knowing damn
Yeah.
well they didn't have the funds to cover that.
But
Exactly.
I mean, I understand that, but you want to believe that someone is gonna, you know, be honorable in their
These
word. I
niggas
mean,
was trying
Well,
to
well,
steal
well,
tax-paying dollars to cover it, Leo.
they wasn't trying to steal.
yeah.
They had meetings
COVID,
about that. They didn't. They told the
COVID
people.
hit.
People
That's all it
volunteer.
was, Leo. COVID hit and exposed them. I mean, it was greed all the way around. It was enough greed to share. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all the niggas was dirty.
But I'm saying though, I hear what you're saying on that. I disagree. The people, the government, the politicians in Rock Hill, I think their intentions were just in trying to revitalize the city because it had been a lot of revenue coming to the city based on that $800 million structure. But I just think I think
So
Tepper.
Leo,
Hmm.
it was as simple as this. Tepper bring 100 mil to put to it, and the city bring 100 mil to put to it. Tepper put his 100 mil right there. Why the city? Okay, where was their money at? It's as
Because
simple as this now.
But the COVID hit and the revenue stream stopped. Nobody's going to
So
support that.
so at the end of the day, this is all I'm saying. I don't give a fuck about Tepper, but I'm not making no excuses for the motherfucker either. At the end of the day, if me and you come together and say, hey, we're gonna buy a house and we need to come up with $20,000, I got my $10,000, but then I look for you, you duck around the corner. You
No,
can't you
Q.
can't do no shit like
It
that, bro.
it
You was
wasn't a
waiting on
duck,
your
brother.
check. So you was waiting on
It
your
wa-
check. You was waiting on
but
your
the
check.
thing, it
I
wasn't
gotta
a.
get
Dad,
my taxes. Oh,
Dad,
I gotta
Dad,
get I gotta
Dad,
I
Dad,
I'll
exactly.
pay
That's
you in
what it
two
is.
weeks.
You
But
didn't
I
see,
owe
have the
you.
money to begin with to go in the
I
deal from the jump.
exactly.
nah,
You pissing.
they could no,
It
they
was
had
pissing.
they could have put up the bonds, but they refused to do it after COVID because nobody's working. It's over.
They was
They
junk.
asked to
They was
renegotiate, but
I
look.
the
know
They was
Tepper
bullshit
said
when
junk
I
no.
after,
had.
but see
I
the
know
bonds was
bullshit when I
junk
had.
after COVID though, Leo. The bonds was junk after COVID because you had McDonald's closed, you had mom and pop restaurants to close. So the tax revenue that they was getting, it ain't
That,
there no more.
that's what I'm
It's
saying. So they
non-existent.
told
Yeah.
exactly. So they told Tepper we don't have it right now. So just let's
Okay. And so
renegotiate. But
what they
he
want
said
to do?
no.
They want, yeah. They want to renegotiate with more
So let me
time
ask you a
instead of
question,
giving you
Leo. How many
for a
niggas
tax.
you do a deal with that don't come up with their money? Do you say, oh, I ain't fucking with this motherfucker no more? I ain't this nigga trying to finesse me. I ain't fucking with
No,
this nigga
Q.
no more.
It can't be a finesse because COVID happened on the planet Earth. That happened.
I
But I hear what you
got you.
say. I hear what y'all saying. But I feel me. I just
You disagree.
I
I got you.
yeah. I just it's unfortunate
We
that
agree to
happened for the
disagree.
family.
I see that one way because, like I say, I just don't understand the bullshit of okay, if you don't got the money, don't sit here and try to finesse me thinking you got the money. If you don't got the money, say I don't got it. Maybe we could come to some kind of terms. Maybe I'll work with you to try to figure it out. But at that point, when we get there and you bullshit, I'm looking around like, okay, what the fuck, bro? If I gotta hit you with a what the fuck, bro, me and you ain't gonna see eye to eye no more. We ain't gonna talk no more. We ain't going to business no more because you fucked that up.
Yeah, we done.
Hey,
We done.
I don't blame the nigga for that though. Is what I'm saying. I don't blame the nigga for that because we doing this shit right here with motherfuckers who ain't who owe you $20. We doing this shit right here with little motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I just think personally, I think that his aspirations for Rock Hill was too broad. It's not big enough. The South
Man,
Carolina, North Carolina area was not big enough for that right there. It's not Fort
we
Worth and
got
Dallas.
motherfucker falling out over $10, Leo. 10 funky ass dollars.
I mean,
Hollering and screaming over $10.
that's Negro stuff. I hate you though,
Yeah,
but
nigga
yeah,
shit.
yeah, that's me. That's nigga stuff. But the
Yeah, and
team is
well,
gonna fail for going forward in the future, man, because the owner, you know, he and just like Rich Eisen said, they got too many hands in the pot, in Carolina. They got all these coaches, they got all these, individuals with experiences. Like you got too
Leo,
many people there,
Leo,
and it's not
Leo,
going to be successful.
Leo. Philly, he looked the same way at the beginning of last year. The only difference was the coach just stopped calling the plays. He gave it to the offensive coordinator and it went to the Super Bowl. I'm not saying that's going to happen to us. I'm just saying from the offensive perspective, Philly at the beginning of the year looked just like us, man.
When you talking about Wiley?
Dude, Before,
When?
no, with the year, the year before. My bad, year before,
Oh,
because
okay.
that's when Steichen called the first.
I was about to say, damn.
No, no, no,
Okay.
no, not no, no.
You said the year
Not actually the year
before?
before. The
Okay.
year before,
Okay.
because Steichen
Uh-huh.
was calling the plays at the beginning of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Then, when he gave up play calling, I mean, what's the guy at Philly? It ain't Steichen.
You talking about
Steichen
the
called the
coach?
play. The
Yeah.
Talking
coach.
about they
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
Steichen and Kafka over there.
No, but
But
the,
that was
the
the
head
offensive
coach.
defensive coordinator.
Yeah,
You
but the
talking
head
about
coach was calling the plays. What's his name? I don't know his name.
Peterson.
damn, I'm looking at the place. No,
No,
not Dougie
Not
he's the
not
head
Peter.
Doug
coach
Peterson.
now. But
You
I
talking
don't
about
know
I'm
his
the
trying to
head
name.
help
coach
y'all out with
now?
somebody's name.
Yeah, I
Got
know.
a
Oh,
I'm
tag.
what's his
saying his
name?
name.
Begin with the S. I forgot his name. Oh man.
What's
But
Yeah,
I
but it
know you're
Steichen?
doesn't
talking about.
matter.
So you saying the coach
Sirianno,
was calling the
Sirianno.
plays? Yeah,
Yeah,
Sirianno.
Uh,
So you said
yeah,
Steichen
Sirianni.
with the calling the
yeah,
plays. Okay.
Yeah, so when Steichen with the calling
Sirianno.
the plays, all of a sudden Jalen Hurts gets a 200 something
Nick
million
Nick
dollar
Sirianno.
contract, and they
Yeah.
go to Super Bowl. It's because Steichen couldn't call. I mean, Sirianni couldn't call plays for Jalen Hurts. He hadn't had that type of player. He didn't know how to deal with it.
Okay. Okay.
All I'm saying
I,
is, he should look and go. The guy I know that is looks like me, sounds like me, does the things like me, had a similar issue. You should be smart to go. Okay, let me give it to my offensive coordinator. Because every time
so,
he calls a play, we seem to score. Damn, that didn't
but
make
let me
sense.
ask you. Let me ask y'all this though. I don't, because I don't know. I'm ignorant to this particular position. How do you guys know when Frank is calling the plays and Brown is calling the play? Because I have no idea.
Because he came out and said it. It came out in the news.
And he did say it.
He
That's what.
said no. Frank said specifically when did
Yeah,
Brown?
yeah.
Well, clue me in specifically because I don't know when that he when did
When it,
Frank?
Okay, Leo.
go ahead.
I tell you, it was a play. Well, hell, the first touchdown play. When DJ Clark caught it in the end zone, he said Thomas Brown and the wide receiver coach dialed up that play. That was their play. Then
See,
Frank went right back to calling plays again.
see.
Oh, but
That's what I'm saying.
so Frank is like volunteering this information,
Yeah,
saying that.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
We're not making this up. We
Like that was
I hear
their
what y'all
like.
saying though.
You
I
ain't
Yeah,
hear
gonna
what
go
you're
see.
back, go
saying
back
for
and
though.
look at
real.
the interviews.
Yeah,
Listen to the
No,
interviews,
no.
Leo.
I firmly, but no, give me. Don't get me wrong, gentlemen. I firmly believe what you guys are saying that he said that. But I do not believe Frank 100% because why would you even say that? Like, because if the play that you're calling is not successful, but then you say that the play that the offensive coordinator called worked, then why would we believe that you should be calling the plays if you're going to self-sabotage like that? I do not believe Frank is telling the truth. I hear what y'all saying, but I don't believe he's telling the truth.
What if, hey Leo, let's do this. What if he's honest to a fault? Because
Yeah,
a lot of stuff he goes in there and says in front
there,
of the podium,
there you
he shouldn't
go.
be saying.
There you
He
go.
shouldn't be
yeah.
saying.
There you
He
He's a
should have
go.
told
pre.
us.
He's
He should
one of
have
them
Exactly.
told us
preacher
about.
There,
types.
there,
He should have told us
there you go.
about
Leo,
both receivers.
he,
I forgot
listen
this.
to
He should
Wiley.
have told us none of
Let
that.
Wiley cook. Yeah, listen to
Because
Wiley. Let
maybe
Wiley cook. He's honest to
he's
he's honest to
to a
a
fault.
fault, Leo. He's not gonna get up there and basically take credit for what his staff is doing. Because he said sometimes Deuce and Thomas have to tell me, hey coach, let's put it on the ground. He done said that. He said he forgets to run. He said he forgets about the run sometimes when he's out there calling. And then he the one that told us he forgot about Adam Thielen and Terrence Marshall. He didn't try to hide it.
We ain't making stuff up, Leo, and that's what
No,
the
no, no, no,
point
no, no,
is.
no.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
get me wrong. No, no, guys, pardon me. Don't get me wrong. I believe what you guys are saying because Frank has said it out of his mouth. But I do not believe Frank is telling the truth in regards to that. This is just me personally because I don't see what's the motive from undermining your position as a
he's
head
not. He's
coach.
just being honest. How
You
about
guys,
that,
I
Leo?
What? What if
understand
Frank
that
is
you.
saying? What if
I
Frank is
I'm
saying
being
he
understand that.
over
honest.
this shit, Leo? What if he's saying he over this shit and he don't give a damn because he see the hand right on the wall? He gonna resign sooner or later, so he be like, I might as well be honest on my way out.
I disagree with that because he's not been honest about wanting to draft C.J. Stroud. So I hear what you guys are saying.
No, it's
I
out there.
Just
You
told you.
heard the
no
Rich
Frank.
Eisen
Told you.
video.
No, Frank saying that Frank
We
is
just
being
told
so
you couldn't hold it
candid.
no more.
But why he can't hold it about not wanting to draft C.J. Stroud? If he's so candid about Thomas Brown calling the touchdown plays, why isn't he so candid about him wanting to draft C.J. Stroud as opposed to Bryce Young? I see the conflict in there. I believe what you guys are saying, but I don't believe that Frank is being forthright in that particular matter and calling the plays. I don't believe that.
I think it's a case where you got a motherfucker with his back against the wall. He see the entire fan base is on his ass, and he's starting to get that Matt Rule effect around here, where now no matter what he do, people done paint a picture of him and the play calling being the number one problem. So he went up to that podium and he's saying, "Okay, all right, no, cool, it's cool. Thomas did that to a fault. I'm gonna be that guy, but y'all gonna realize." It's a lot of bullshit going around here, and I can't trust my quarterback to call certain plays. So Thomas did it, but I'm not gonna do it. He's just that
Mm-hmm.
type of cat that's gonna say that.
I hear you, brother. I disagree, but I hear you. I hear what you're saying.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look, man, I don't expect Frank Reich to last too much longer. After we lose to uh, Miami and Houston and CJ Stroud and AR-15, them three games right there is going to put Frank Reich in the damn mental hospital. His ass is gonna be sitting in a wheelchair with a coat that make him hug himself. This shit is gonna be left. Trying to tell you. Because he really about to
And
snap now and we just 0-5.
he
Yeah.
has all right to. And the owner, like I said, he will get what he deserves because you think you know it all, and you have ulterior motives in your, he has ulterior motives, and he's very disingenuous. But it will, the team will suffer, and the fan base, so will suffer, unfortunately. But that's life.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So man, look, this is make sure y'all like the video type of podcast today. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel type of podcast. And make sure you bring your ass up in here type of podcast today. Y'all already know what time it is.
The
I ain't lying,
owner,
man. Because
I never seen an owner, actually take the word of just like outside entities like, Steve Smith. What you got a GM for if you entertaining what the fuck a damn ex players saying? Like most of the time, you know, owners don't even mess with, like, Tom Brady could never call, Bill Belichick and say, get this dude on. They only Tom Brady, the greatest player of all time, and the England don't even. I mean, they just brought him back. Like Belichick wouldn't even fuck with him like that. Like let alone entertaining his opinion on some shit.
Well, that's because they
So,
got personal issues, Leo. That them two got issues where he was out to prove he could win without Tom. So
but I'm saying
that's why.
even I mean the owner, like he don't ask Tom opinion on shit, for far as I know.
Oh yes, he
But
did. Yes, he did.
Yeah,
He
he
was at
did.
Kraft's
yes, he
house.
did.
That was
Yes,
the
he did.
problem.
Yes, he
That was the
did.
Bro,
problem,
you don't
Leo.
watch
See,
them
that's
no,
the
I'm
that's
videos,
the
bro. You
problem.
don't
Hey,
see them,
Leo,
I'm
bro.
that
talking
was the
about
problem,
after.
Leo.
I'm talking about after. Tom left. I ain't talking about. I'm talking
No.
about Steve Smith ain't on the team now. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't
Oh,
talking
I
about
don't.
when Tom was
Oh,
playing.
I don't. Yeah, but
No,
remember
you got
now.
to remember,
Go ahead.
Belichick wanted to go forth with Jimmy G.
No,
Remember that
brother, I'm
shit?
talking about after. Yeah, of course. I'm talking about after Tom left. That's what I'm talking about. Robert Kraft ain't, as far as I know, even if it's secret, we don't know. But
Well,
publicly, Steve Smith, I mean, David Tepper's entertaining Steve Smith, Luke Kuechly. He entertaining these people. Like, they are gone. If you believe they word, then put them on the coaching staff. If you value their opinion, then put them on the coaching staff. But you got general managers and coaches for, if you entertaining these ex players, then put them on the coaching staff if
So
you
guess
value
what,
their
Leo?
word.
Gu- Guess what, Leo? Remember he said, "I'm gonna let the football people stick to football things," aka who know more football than Steve Smith in his eyes?
But but
That's what Tepper looking at.
so why don't you do, so what you got a coach for? Then what you got a GM for? What you just
Yeah,
put his ass out there?
It's a stupid ass decision to ignore the man that you brought in to lead the team for an ex player that's out of touch right now. Because think about it, has Steve Smith said DJ Moore was going to replace him. That didn't happen. He was saying all these receivers was going to replace him. Never happened. The only pick he ever got right was Greg Olson. That was the only pick he ever got right. He said, okay, this guy gonna be a star. Other
Fellas,
than that,
fellas, fellas, fellas.
it's a lot of reaching. What's up,
Logic.
Logic?
What's
Listen,
going
why
on?
y'all surprised? Why are y'all surprised about any of this? Understand what Tepper did. This is a man who's got plenty of paper and don't like anything that he has his fingers on to fail. He failed his first go round with Matt Fool. That didn't work out. He invested a lot with this dude, and it didn't work out. So guess what he did? He did something that he didn't do the first go round. He consulted with people that he felt had more knowledge of the football than he did, and he figured that it would work. And he made him another mistake again because he still didn't do it the right way. And what make y'all think that if we go 0-6 into the bye week, that we won't fire? I mean, that we're gonna fire Frank Reich. This is David Tepper, brother. He gonna keep him. He ain't going nowhere.
I think so too, Logic. I
Yeah,
think
but he
so
gonna
too.
neuter his ass.
He gonna neuter
How?
him. Yeah.
How, bro? How? He ain't showed you that. As bad as
It-
Matt Rule was, he didn't go nowhere. He didn't
okay,
even go do no interviews about it. He
okay,
let that man
all
get on
right,
that podium and
all
go
right,
and talk to the masses and say,
okay.
hey, we gonna figure
But
things out. We gotta look
logic,
at the film.
logic. He didn't have his golden boy at quarterback that he trying to say that he did a great job at. So that's a new thing that we're putting into this equation that wasn't there before.
Listen, that man will let that dude go out there and fall on his sword before he go out there and admit that he fucked up again.
He ain't got to admit it. All he got to do is force him to have Thomas Brown call the plays. He don't have to fire him. All he had to do is put him there. He leave him in charge, and he take all his ability away to make big time decisions.
But
Frank
what
Wright is sitting here knowing that he's calling plays and they're not working, and then come out here and let Thomas Brown throw a couple and they effective, and then go back to him calling plays, and then go do interviews after the game that we lose and say, oh, I think it's in the best interest that I keep calling plays. Bro, he
Logic,
ain't no
he
hope for
did
him.
it. Not Logic, he did it though. Where he lied. He did it, Logic. Come on now.
Oh, I ain't saying you're wrong. That's exactly what happened. I just don't understand why. Like why? What sense did that make?
I
He's
guess he just.
honest,
Only thing I
Logic.
can figure
He's
gentlemen?
out, Logic.
honest.
Okay,
He's
Only
honest.
thing
guy.
I
Let me
can figure out.
just ask y'all this though.
Go ahead,
Can I
Leo.
just
Go ahead.
preface this though? I mean to cut you off. Let me just preface this. What if what if what if Frank Reich is trying to cover for Thomas Brown? Could that be possible also? Could that be possible?
I guess he brought up Jefferson too, just to bring him up, huh?
No,
Leo,
I'm asking. I'm just
Leo.
asking.
Then
Like,
why? But Leo, then why did he bring up the receiver coach too? He didn't just bring up Thomas. He brought up the receiver coach too.
could he just be covering for everyone and taking the responsibility on himself? Why? Because,
No,
like I say, okay, but no. Oh, so it could not be possible at all, Wally. That's not
no, no,
possible
no,
at
no,
all.
no. It is possible, but here's the problem with that. When
Mhm.
you go and he starts saying that he forgot about guys not being on the field, called the wrong play. When he says the guy that led your team in receiving the week before, you forgot that you didn't give him no playing time.
No playing time.
Leo, I'm not being unreasonable in this take. I'm just using logic, like Carolina Logic's name. I'm using logic. I'm deducing based on the facts that are given. I'm not adding facts. I'm not adding my opinion. I'm just taking the facts that are given. I mean,
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, brother. But I think Frank is being disingenuous because I never in my life ever heard a coach say that my plays didn't work, but the OC plays work. But I'ma still call the play. I never heard that in life. I never heard it. I never seen a coach, basketball, a college or professional. undermined his own self by saying my assistants plays work, my plays didn't work, but I'm gonna still continue to call plays. I hear what y'all saying. I think it's the reverse order. I think Frank is just trying to save face for the team and the coaching staff and taking it on the sword. I understand y'all, so you might disagree, but I think it's the reverse in that because I don't see what's the motive of Frank doing that. I don't see anything
So
You
stupid in
do
that.
Leo,
know that there's times that was in Indianapolis coach. There's a couple games that he
mm,
called because he called the plays there too. That
mm-hmm,
people said they didn't understand where his thought process was, and it was some
correct.
asinine things that he did.
Yep,
And they
yep,
questioned, and people said, "Oh, he shouldn't have got fired because left him on the short thing. He lost Andrew Luck. Things he didn't.
yep.
It wasn't fair to him." They said, "No,
Mm-hmm.
when you say that, we're gonna bring up these games that he called. That was on him."
Hello, hello.
Yeah.
Don't try to push it off on nobody else. This is on Frank. Frank thought he was smarter than he truly is, and think it's this since he got all these guys around him, these veteran coaches, that he can go take the offense and make it work, even though if it's with a quarterback that he don't like. And if he truly is a good coach and he truly is understanding what type of offense he's running, then he ought to see where there is some issues with Bryce, the things that ain't gonna work with Bryce. You call the opposite of that. You call stuff that's gonna work with him and see if it be effective. But clearly he ain't.
The coach is hamstrung. The coach is hamstrung. This is not what he wanted. He
Yeah, but
has no
Leo,
choice.
Leo, you got to be a
Leo,
grown
how
up,
does that
Leo.
sound? If I'm
You got to
listen,
be a
how does that
grown up,
sound?
Leo. Come
How does
on,
that
Leo.
sound?
He doesn't have to because he could resign at any point. He could leave.
Yeah,
He doesn't have to do.
But he's
Frank didn't
yeah,
have to
not.
tell y'all
But
that.
he's
Frank didn't
he,
have
not.
to
he
come
ain't,
out and say
he's
none of
not.
that though.
But Leo, here's the problem, with Leo. On one side of your mouth, you saying one thing, and the other side of your mouth, you saying another. I'm being
Because he's
consistent.
trying to cover.
How
He's
about
trying to
how about
cover.
this? How about if he's just honest? How about that? Imagine that, right?
You guys want to
Well,
Imagine
believe
it's
that.
gonna
You
come
just
out.
you
this
It's
guys
gonna
dude,
come
want to
out
but
believe
anyway,
that.
though,
no, no,
Leo.
no, no,
It's gonna
Leo.
come
This
out
guy went to
anyway.
seminary school. He went to seminary school.
You guys want to believe that.
All right, man.
I
But
hear you,
Leo,
but
it's
you
gonna
guys
come
want to
out. It's
believe
gonna
that
come out anyway. When they go to them post game motherfucking podiums, when they go to them, they go to talk to the press. The press say, "Well, okay, y'all ran a play this and this and this and this work. Well, what were we thinking about with this?" Just like Logic was saying, they'll say, "What happened on this timeout? What happened?" They break down the whole game when they at them press conferences. So he got, well, hey, that one won't me. That was Thomas. That was Deuce. That was such and such.
Yeah,
Because it's
he's
gonna
not
come
lying.
out.
Yeah, he's
He's
not
not
lying.
lying.
how do you guys know he's not lying? You don't know. You just speculate. Don't say
We
definitively
just
that he's not
telling
Let
lying.
me,
You
Cause he's
you.
hoping
not
that he's
bullshit. He ain't making nothing up. They asking him a direct question, and if it ain't on him, he gonna say that wasn't on me. If he didn't call the play, they gonna say that. They said, how did you get that passing touchdown that time? He said Thomas Brown and the daggone wide receiver coach Van called that up,
Dial
and
that
it
one up.
worked.
Yeah, and it worked. That's
So
all
he
he's
ain't just
saying.
taking credit on everything that's good. He telling it as it is. I gotta call better stuff. I didn't understand that play was called for daggone Adam Thielen and he was on the sideline. I didn't know that I didn't call no stuff and daggone Terrence Marshall Jr. didn't play at all in the game. He ain't
Because it's
bullshitting
gonna
you.
come out.
Whether you can't accept
Yeah,
that or not,
it's
that's
gonna come
on
out.
you.
no. I believe it's gonna come out later on. We'll see. I hear what y'all saying. I disagree, but we're gonna see. I just don't.
You
I
disagreeing
think
just to disagree.
So
Okay, we
no,
Leo,
no,
understand.
sir,
Leo,
but no.
Leo,
I don't believe that. I don't say I
Leo,
disagree just because I disagree because that doesn't make any sense for a
Leo.
It
coach to
don't, but
undermine
you're doing it,
his
so it
own.
is what it is.
Well, I
It
mean,
don't make sense.
I hear.
But Leo, what if we had him on the podcast? He said the exact same thing he said at the podium. You tell him you gonna tell him in his own face that you don't
Yes.
believe him?
Yeah. Leo will.
Come on, man.
No,
Man,
we're
what?
not gonna have him on the pod. That's too hypothetical.
respectfully, Frank, I don't believe what you saying.
That,
Somebody
because
probably on the other side of that
because
phone making you say what you say.
nah, Frank is covering. I believe Frank is. To me, I believe
Who
Frank is
he?
covering.
Leo,
Yeah,
hold on, y'all. Leo, who is he covering up for, Leo?
Thomas Brown and the rest of
Who's
the
it?
coaching staff.
Oh
Oh,
Lord.
I see where you going. I see where you going.
Oh,
Hey,
I
He
hold
see
said
on,
where he
hold on,
he's
going
hold on,
too.
covering
hold on,
up
hold
for.
on.
Hold on.
Oh,
He's
okay.
saying
Hey,
he's
Goat.
covering up for the black coaches. Lee,
There it
I know
is.
what you're doing
A
now.
hundred
There it
percent,
is.
a
I know
hundred
what you're
percent,
doing now.
There
absolutely.
it is.
But
Oh, I know what
Kendall,
you're doing.
now you brought it
There
out.
it
I didn't
is.
say it. I didn't say it.
Oh,
You
you
brought
But
it
what
you,
out.
you
But
you
you
that's what
wanted
I
hey
to say,
believe, a
Leo,
hundred
I
you
knew
percent.
wanted
what
to
you were
say,
trying to do,
yeah.
Leo.
you
I knew
wanted
what
to
you were
say,
trying to do. I wouldn't follow for
You
that shit.
slick, no cap,
Yeah,
Nick.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I saw that from a
that's the
mile
way I
away.
see it. That's the way I see it. So it is what it is, you know.
I'll be
okay.
damned.
I know what you were doing.
But
I
but
know what
God,
you
let
were
me just
doing.
ask: have you ever seen a coach do something like that though? Like ever? I never
But it's
seen a
gonna
coach.
come out though, Leo. It was gonna come out anyway. Who called the
Nah, nah.
motherfucking play?
Y'all would hope
Yes,
so.
it
You
is.
would hope so. I would.
No,
Hey, but
it's
y'all would
going
hope so.
Leo. It's everything is so apparent now. They know who called this and who called that or whatever. Frank got fired in Indianapolis for poor time management and busted up calls and all kinds of shit like that. Shit wasn't going. Even though they were losing, but he wasn't clock managing the whole nine because he kept trying to motherfucking micromanage just like he doing right here.
Frank got
Same
fired
Got
shit we
no
because
doing now.
he
y'all
had
want to
Matt
blame
Ryan as a quarterback.
Thursday.
You gotta have a good quarterback in the NFL. Frank got fired because he had good quarterbacks, and when he went to the playoffs, he got an
He had
old
done set
quarterback,
Matt
and
Ryan
he got
down though.
fired.
He had done set Matt Ryan down though,
Because
Leo. By that
yeah,
time,
because Matt wasn't. That was like 6 games in the season because Matt wasn't good, and after that, it just went downhill. You got to have a good quarterback in the NFL to be successful. Look at Cincinnati coach. Cincinnati coach is not a good coach, but he got Joe Burrow. So I mean, it is what it is. You got to have a good You got to have a good quarterback. Look at Green Bay. Look at Green Bay. They had Aaron Rodgers, same coach. Now you got Jordan Love. You're not winning. It's the same thing. You got to have a good quarterback. It doesn't matter. Look at Belichick. Belichick, arguably the greatest coach in the NFL. But he ain't got time. He ain't doing shit. So don't give me the coaches to blame. It's the quarterback. You got to have a good quarterback.
we're not disputing that at all.
Leo,
But
we don't. Yeah, so the problem is this, Leo. And I understand we can all have our opinions about stuff, but if the truth ain't never the truth, sometimes why can't we just accept that?
Because the truth is subjective in biased eyes. You guys are biased, and it's all right. It's nothing wrong
I
with
did
being
not.
biased,
Hold
but
on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Who biased?
No, no, no,
Who
no,
it's
biased?
Leo,
convoluted.
Leo, Leo.
It's convoluted.
No,
Some of
Leo,
you guys,
no,
not all, probably
Leo,
not
y'all
all,
Leo.
niggas,
I just said
y'all
a
not
minute
niggas,
all,
ago,
not all,
Oh,
Leo.
okay.
not all,
No, Leo.
not all,
y'all niggas,
not
Leo,
all. Pardon me,
I got it,
not
y'all
Leo,
all.
got it.
niggas.
But listen, Leo, listen.
That's what
I
Leo
just
said.
said a few
Y'all
minutes
niggas
ago.
bang.
I said this. I said
Yeah, y'all
I
niggas
didn't
biased.
add nothing. I didn't add nothing
The
to this.
niggas.
To this right here. To this statement we're talking about. This whole coach thing. What he said regarding the caller. I didn't add nothing else to it. We can play the videos link by link by link. And you can see it for yourself. This
No,
is
no.
not. We didn't
He
add nothing
said
to
those
this.
things.
Yeah.
He said these things, but not all you guys biased. I'm saying, I mean, ain't not everybody. I'm just saying. But in my
I no,
opinion, I
I know
believe.
I could be biased at some time. I got you. I got blind spots. I'm just saying is in this case here, I took myself out of it for this reason. I said fired a guy a couple games ago. Then I had to look at it. I was like, hold on a second. When Goat said what he said at the beginning of the show, and I was listening, I was going, all this starting to make sense now. This guy either wanted Anthony Richardson. Remember now, he came in twice. And he came back. When he came in twice, he stayed a long time. Then they were talking all that crazy stuff about CJ. All I'm saying is, maybe he didn't want Bryce. Maybe he did. And they surprised his ass on draft day. They had to take. He got the job. Now he got to take this guy, and it's not working out to his favor. Instead of saying, "Let me look at the guy in Philly that actually he knows," instead of calling him, going, "Hey man, I know you're a great offensive coordinator, but what caused you to give it to Stike?" And he'll tell him, blah blah blah. I was, missing something, or maybe we weren't connected, and then boom, maybe he does the same thing because he is messing up to give the young quarterback an opportunity. That's why Jalen got a second contract because if it had been the head coach calling the plays, Jalen would have never got no second contract. Philly would have never made it to the Super Bowl because they were 0 and 4 or 1 and 4, 1 and 5, one of the two. You sometimes you gotta realize what you can or can't do. and then be willing to go, this ain't best for the team. Let me let this thing go. Now, he's been forthright with everything else. Why would he be, And when you look at him when he's trying not to say something that he don't supposed to say, and when you look at the press conference, you can see it in his eye, Leo. Yeah, you can tell when a person's trying not to tell the truth. They're sitting there and they're going, they biting their tongue or they kind of like double
Frank
talking.
closes his eyes whenever he want to tell the truth because he know whatever it
It's
is.
gonna
I
be
look at
bad.
him,
It's
his
gonna be
body
bad.
language. He closes his eyes a lot.
Frank looks stressed out. I don't. Next, like I said, he gonna ride out the season, or he might resign pretty soon. But they're not gonna fire him. He's not gonna get fired because if they fire him, it's no coach is gonna come to Carolina. A serious coaching candidate. If Frank Reich gets fired, no serious coaching candidate is going to come to Carolina. It's either Frank resign during the season or at the end of the season. But if David Tepper fires him, no serious coach is going to even entertain the thought of coming to
Well,
Carolina.
Leo, how you know David Tupper don't come to this motherfucker and say, "Hey, I need you to resign. I need you to go ahead
Well,
and
well,
resign."
well but that's to my point. Either way, Frank resigned through coercion, or he does it on his own. Either way, I don't see David Tepper firing him. I don't see that happening because if he does fire him, you know, no coach is going to come to Carolina. No serious coach. You can get any old body that's looking for a job, but no serious coach is going to even entertain the idea of coming to work
We
with
said that
such a
about the
coach.
Houston Texans after they did what they did to Lovie Smith, and we said that they
But
didn't want
no,
the black guy
Love, Lovey
before that.
coach, Lovey coach. How many years Lovey coached for Houston? What, 2 years?
He did. Oh yeah,
You know,
He got 1 year.
oh,
yeah, one
yeah,
year.
yeah, yeah, 1 year.
And they fired his ass. And they before that they had another guy that they fired. And everybody was saying then nobody wants to go to Houston, coach, because your ass gonna get fired. And then look who went in there and
Yeah,
said,
you're
"No,
right.
fuck it, I'll take that shit over because I'm that guy. Give me what the fuck I need and get out of my motherfucking way, and everything
Yep.
will be fine."
There you go.
D'Amico Ryan said that.
To
Yep.
me personally, I don't think nobody would come to Carolina. The owner's too hands on.
So
To me
listen,
personally,
somebody will come to Carolina. The problem is Tepper. Will
no,
he?
that's what I'm saying. He's a problem. He because I don't think Houston's ownership is not as hands on as David Tepper is. I
Hey,
don't I
no, no,
don't
no,
believe
no, no,
that.
no, 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 no. That's not true. What it is they got rid of that. Remember now, they had that. What he's a not a pastor. What was he? Remember they got it from New England. He was a general manager. He was in the Catholic Church. He's not a pastor, but one of those
Yeah, he
guys.
was up there with the owner. I think they had some type of association or something like that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he was a general owner. I mean, general manager, and they were
Hmm.
saying how toxic it was. Remember now, they got rid of Hopkins. They got rid of. They had to get rid of
Quarterback, what's his
Watkins,
name?
Watson. They,
Watson.
they got rid of they got rid of Hopkins for nothing. They got rid of their
Yeah,
running.
yeah,
Now,
yeah,
they got remember they
Bill
brought in that
O'Brien.
bad running back. Yeah,
yeah.
and
Yeah,
Bill
they were
O'Brien.
That's
Those
what
guys
way
were
worse
toxic.
that's
condition
what
than we
Yeah,
made
were.
that's what
They were
They
yeah,
way
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 They,
worse.
worse.
toxic
they
than this
they
now.
they got rid of
They're way
Hopkins.
toxic than this.
Nah,
they got
I
rid of Hopkins
disagree,
at the
brother.
top
I
of his
disagree. I hear what you're
at
saying.
the
I
top of his
disagree.
But that's
Hopkins
what
and
the
the coach
national
had an
news
issue.
said. But the
For the
national
news,
news said
Damn,
it.
nigga, you disagree with every damn thing.
no,
That's what he do.
Hopkins and the coach
Man,
had a
Hawkins ain't the
disagreement.
coach. The coach got sick of
They had
seeing
an
the nigga
issue.
baby mama at practice. Hey, come
That's
So
what I'm
on,
saying.
man.
So that's
I'm not
legitimate.
disagreeing. I'm
No
not.
problem. Go ahead,
I'm
brother.
not
Wild. Go ahead.
disagreeing with that. No, I'm not disagreeing with that. All I'm saying is this: what the national news said was, no one wants to go to Houston. Here's the reason why. And they showed all the bad drafting. They showed all that bad shit. So, and
Mhm.
then they went from that guy. Then they hired the black guy because remember they talking about racist bullshit.
Bill
Then they
O'Brien.
hired the
They went
black
from
guy
Bill O'Brien to the
to the
old
guy
That
out of
school.
Deshaun
Yeah,
Watson
yeah.
alleged
no
that they were racist.
yeah, and that's why they hired that
Mhm.
black coach. Remember he was at Baltimore. He came from Baltimore.
Yep,
Old
sure
guy.
did. Yep, sure
Yep.
did.
They
Yeah,
hired him for
Yep.
that's an old
one
guy.
season, and Lovey was on the staff
For
of
one
defensive
season.
coordinator.
Yep.
Then they fired him and promoted Lovey. Then they fired him after one season. So you telling me
After
they
one
just did
season.
three
Yep.
coaches in 3 years, but we can't do that? And
You
everybody talking
can
about,
do that, but well, you can do that, but I don't see success
see, come
with
on.
that.
David Cohen. That was his name,
Yeah,
Wally.
we've
David
seen it
Cohen.
There,
David
before.
Cohen.
there
Look
you
at
go.
Cleveland.
So,
Look at
David
Cleveland.
Cohen.
okay, okay,
Mm-hmm.
let's look at Arizona. Arizona. Everybody say
Same
Arizona's
shit.
still okay to go to. Now look what
Yes, sir.
Arizona just did. Quarterback,
Hmm.
first round, got rid of him. Head coach and quarterback got rid of him. New head coach, new quarterback. Got now for to get rid of both of them. Got rid of the head coach. Now for to get rid of the quarterback. You just paid 270 something
Absolutely.
million to. So you telling me
On
these guys
that.
are doing way worse than us
Yep.
can get people to go there, but we can't get nobody?
Yep.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
it's
Come
the
on.
And
owner.
he'll take
It's
that
the owner.
270 million and throw it on the floor. On the
Mm-hmm.
floor.
It's the owner, in my opinion, that deter people from coming here. That will deter people from coming to Carolina. Serious coaching candidates.
You right,
That's the way I
Leo.
look at it. That's the way I look
You
at it.
right to a fault, but you gotta
I hear
listen
you.
what Wiley and them boys saying too. There's a bunch of other they done the same shit. Done got one and done, and they still getting somebody to come over there to coach.
No. You could find somebody to coach. Yeah, it'll be a first year motherfucker that a decent quarterback coach. I mean, somebody. I'm saying, but a serious coaching candidate. Well, maybe you just go young, but I don't know. I don't think you'll get a serious coaching candidate to coach Carolina Panthers based off what the owner's
Leo.
doing, in my opinion.
Leo. Right now, if the Carolina Panthers fire Frank Wright, do you think they look? There's a bevy of guys right on our roster that will fill right in. A Caldwell will go right there. Even
No,
a young
period.
Thomas,
You could get
even a young
anybody.
Thomas Brown is going to jump
Hmm.
at the chance at being an NFL head coach.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
Q. Of course, you would get somebody to fill the seat, but I'm talking about someone serious, like a serious
Well,
person.
first of all, Leo, you can't say okay these want the guy that don't have enough experience because he's young and this and that. These kids are different today. I keep trying to tell y'all that. Sometimes it just takes that younger voice that's more relatable to them to go ahead and click it. Look at like y'all said, everybody else said, Steve Wilkes was the guy. Steve Wilkes had everybody motivated. He had the shit turned around within a few games, keep pounding, everything. He had it all going on. If they'd have just gave the rings to Steve and let him build the next 2 years, we wouldn't be in the shit we in right now.
Okay,
And tell me
but
I'm
I
lying.
agree.
you don't know that. You don't know that
I
Steve
do.
Wilkes.
I do.
We know
Steve
what we
Steve
saw.
Bullshit.
We know
I
what we
do,
Bullshit.
saw.
Leo.
We
Those
know
You
what
guys
we
were
saw.
motivated.
Leo,
Those
you
guys
know
were
what I'm
motivated,
saying.
Leo.
But
They're
you
Those
could
guys were
be
motivated.
motivated.
motivated, but if you don't have the ability to be innovative, all depend.
Yeah,
But we ran the ball because the quarterback play was
but
porous, and I
but
understand that. I
He
don't
could have
want
brung
that.
in
I want
Thomas.
to.
Listen, he could have
We
brung in
haven't won a
Thomas
game
Brown.
since Steve Wilkes.
Hey, he could have brung in Thomas Brown
Yeah,
as the
exactly.
offensive coordinator.
Facts.
He could have brung in Eric Bieniemy that's doing great in Washington. He could have brung any of those
Exactly.
guys in. All I'm
But what?
saying is
I think you showing your bias, guys. It can't be the Carolina Black
how?
Panthers, y'all. It can't be the
No,
Black
these
Panthers.
was
Well,
It
guess
can't.
what,
no,
Leo?
It
The
can't be
last
the
nigga
Black
that won
Panthers,
us a
y'all.
game was a
Why?
black man. You have to
Why do
accept
y'all
that,
want everything
Leo.
to be black?
You don't want a
Why?
black coach.
no,
That's your
Leo,
fault.
no,
You don't want to be
Listen,
Leo,
black.
no,
I don't
Leo.
care
I'm a
about
I
Leo.
don't have
Leo,
no problem with a black coach, but it's
Yeah, you
someone
do.
that's
Yeah,
You
you
don't
viable.
want
do.
it.
Yeah, you
I don't
do.
have no
Yeah, you do.
problem with
Yeah, you
that.
do.
You
Leo,
don't
It make
want
your
it.
Leo.
skin itch.
I
When
don't
it get
Here's
have
your
the
no
skin itch.
problem.
problem with a
No,
black coach as
Leo.
The
long as
last
No,
it's.
no,
time you
no,
won, you had
Leo.
a black coach. So accept
Here,
that shit.
I
here's
wouldn't
the
have
problem with your statement.
you
No,
know how I want
Leo.
you know how I want to be the
He,
Carolina Panthers coach. Let me say, I wouldn't mind Brian. I wouldn't mind Shaw, who's a coach at Stanford. I wouldn't mind him being the Panthers coach. I wouldn't mind him being. I wouldn't mind Notre Dame coach being the Panthers coach. I have no
no,
problem with the ethnicity. My problem is just hiring people just because. I'm not a
no,
fan of that.
Leo. No. Stop,
They
Leo. Stop. This
qualified
is the
though,
problem.
Leo.
No, I
They
gotta go. I
qualified.
gotta go.
But
Go,
Tracy,
go.
they
I'm gonna qualify
qualified.
this. So, Leo, the last guy that had the best offensive coach, we gotta keep getting the tree they keep talking about. That get people hired was Andy Reid. The top guy on that list was Eric Bieniemy. He happened to be black. The top guy on fucking
Qualified.
McVay's list is
Qualified.
Brown. He black. That's all. So that
Qualified.
bullshit you talking about is bullshit. These are the guys they hiring. So
The next
how you gonna cover? How you gonna say that? They just happen to be black and they happen to be up next. That's all, man. Come on,
They're
man.
not up next. Thomas Brown was
All right,
not the
man.
OC for uh McVay. I'm not. I wouldn't mind. Like I said, I gave you the coaches
What?
that are
Okay.
black that I wouldn't
I got
mind. I have
I
no
got
issue
I
with the
got him
Panthers
right.
being coached.
I
Stanford
got him right.
ex-coach, it was a black guy. Notre Dame coach is a black guy. I have no problem with them being because they're young. Well, he's not that young, but they're not 6 years old.
They too young.
They're young
Too young.
coaches. I wouldn't have a problem
Too
with
young.
that. I wouldn't have a problem with a young offensive coordinator in anywhere that has a vibe.
Leo,
Miami offensive coordinator. Miami,
okay.
we know the coach is
I hear
calling the
all
plays,
that.
but Miami offensive coordinator, I
Okay.
wouldn't mind somebody like that.
Hold on, Leo.
Even
Hold on,
San
Leo.
Francisco offensive coordinator, just somebody
Hold on,
young.
Leo.
It don't no matter the race, but somebody
Hold
young and
on, Leo.
innovative, not no old ass person.
Leo.
Okay.
All that you just said, well and done, Leo. All that's well and done. Why was Houston gonna give it to Josh McCown, who hadn't coached nothing but a damn softball team, if that? Why was they gonna give it to him? No experience, and y'all would have been cool with that. But you got all these other coordinators that's done been coordinators in the league, done call plays, everything, and you're not fine with it because they only did it for 1 year, and you were gonna give it to Josh McCown, who just was an ex quarterback,
Just because he
to
was
set
a
up the sideline.
journeyman. Just because he was a
Exactly.
fucking journeyman.
No,
And he white.
that's not. But I'm not saying that at all.
See,
There are plenty of coordinators in the NFL like Miami, we see San Francisco offense is still running. Same when McDaniels is gone. So clearly, the offensive coordinator, we know the coach, is the innovator, but the offensive coordinator, he knows the scheme, they've implemented it. So why wouldn't somebody want to go after that tree? You know, that's all
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying.
watch this. Who has won the Super
okay.
Bowls? Who won Super Bowls? Who won Super Bowls? Has Sanford won any Super Bowls? That tree? No.
Not a damn one.
But they didn't win
No.
a Super Bowl when McDaniels got the coaching job in Miami.
No.
They
No.
didn't win a Super
Please
Bowl.
listen to what I'm saying. Thomas Brown won a Super Bowl. Wait a minute, man.
Was
Watch
Thomas
this.
Thomas
Brown on the coaching
Black
staff when
ass
they won a Super
Brown
Bowl?
Yes.
won a
Yes.
I mean,
Super Bowl
no, he was.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
with
No, I'm
his
sorry. No, I'm sorry.
black
No,
ass.
no, he's sorry. But what? No, no problem.
Everybody,
Say it with
I
me,
forgot his
Leo.
name.
With his black ass.
every
But
enemy won Super Bowls as the offensive coordinator.
Say it, nigga.
Come on,
nah,
man. This
yeah,
bullshit
yeah,
you talking, man. You need to get up off this motherfucking shit, bro. You can get off
nah,
this
nah,
shit.
nah, nah.
Here's the fuck
You
shit you
stubborn
talking.
motherfucker when it
Watch
come to
this.
these niggas.
Watch this, Leo. Here's the thing. I've been in Germany for the last 10, 1990, about 34 years. About 30, yeah, about 30 years. I should be talking like that. Because all I've been around is white people. I don't talk like that, dog. Come on, man. Come on, man. This is bullshit,
But
bro.
did y'all hear what I said though? I said that I wouldn't mind. I have no problem with the coach being black, brown, or
Oh, brother,
otherwise.
brother, 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 brother. We know I vehemently disagree with you, brother.
No, no,
I don't think you're being
I
genuine.
gave you the
I
coaches
don't think
that
you're being genuine, brother.
Respectfully,
I
respectfully,
gave
respectfully.
y'all the coaches. I gave
You're
y'all the
not being
black
generous.
coaches that I
Yeah,
wouldn't
Leo,
mind
I
being the coach.
respectfully disagree
All
on
I'm
that.
saying is
I don't
Thomas
believe Frank, and
Brown.
I don't believe you on that one.
Yeah,
All I'm
Leo,
saying is
respectfully, I
that Eric
disagree.
Bieniemy he has called plays, and Washington has looked. They score points. Thomas Brown, it is what it is. It is what it is with this guy. But to me personally, just because of the ethnicity doesn't warrant them being anything more than what they deserve. That's why my whole point is. Y'all want, not say everybody, but when Wiley mentioned Eric Bieniemy, when Wiley mentioned Thomas Brown, you just mentioned two black coaches or two black
No,
offensive
they were
coordinators.
no. I
There were
mentioned them,
plenty
but
others.
no, I mentioned this. I mentioned the last people that won Super Bowls.
Thomas
Yeah,
Brown, what was his position
winners.
on the? What was Thomas Brown position at the Rams? Was
Uh,
he the offensive coordinator
He
or the
was
running
hold
back
on,
coach?
slow down. He was an offensive, excuse me, tight end coach, running back coach, and assistant head coach.
Yes,
Yep,
sir. Assistant head coach.
yep.
I mean,
Is that not good enough for you, Leo?
I mean,
Or
uh,
what more title you
yeah,
want?
come on, man.
Would you rather
Airbnb was offensive
black ass
coordinator, assistant
offensive
head coach,
coordinator?
assistant head
Would you
coach, and offensive
would,
coordinator. I mean, do they
Would
know how to
Would
run the
you
team?
rather black ass
Like,
assistant coach? Which one would you rather hear? Huh? Huh?
Nah,
Yeah,
I just want it on
that's what
merit.
it
I don't
was.
want it. I just want it on merit. I don't want it.
I just said merit. I said
Nah, that's
Leo.
your
That
merit. That's your
no,
merit.
no.
That's not
They
my
was
merit.
Leo.
Wow.
The highest thing you can win is a Super Bowl.
That's the highest thing.
Leo, come. And
Nah,
they've
nah,
been
nah.
in the last
It's not.
3 to 4
You don't
years.
believe Sugar Sweet, huh?
Last 3 to 4 years.
So why?
Come
So
on,
why
man.
not hire? Why? Who was the? Did the Rams have offensive coordinator when they won the Super Bowl?
And guess where he's at? No, the Rams when they won the Super Bowl, he is the guy that's in. Hold on a second. Oh, where is that guy at? Oh, he got a job, but he failed. That's the guy that's. I think he's at the Jets now, right?
Is it Hackett? Nah,
I,
Hackett.
it was a. I
Hackett,
can't
Hackett
remember
came
who
from
it
the.
was.
Nah,
He
Nathaniel
got.
Hackett came from Denver.
So
No, he
who
before
was the
that. Before
Rams
that,
offensive coordinator doing
when they
when
won
they
the
won the
Super Bowl,
Super Bowl?
cause he got a job after that. He got a job after that because he
He
got
got
a
a
job
job
directly
last
after
year.
that. No, he got a job before that. The guy that went, or maybe he did get a job last year. But where is he at now, though?
Oh, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. But Thomas Brown just jump. I mean, it is good that the guy got the
Thank you.
opportunity for the Panthers, but I'm just saying. I hear what y'all saying.
So the reason,
I don't
All,
want that.
all
so
I'm
the
saying
reason,
is
the
this.
reason why we
Go
got
ahead.
Thomas Brown in the first place was because McVay was questioning was he even going to continue coaching. He thought about retiring. He kept, you know what I'm saying, stringing the Rams along because he didn't know what he wanted to do. But he also wanted to be fair to his coordinators and assistant coaches and said, hey, if you have an opportunity to go somewhere else, go ahead. Y'all have my approval. But he didn't think he was going to lose Thomas Brown because at the last minute, he changed his mind. It's like, all right, I'm going to come back. Well, it was too late then. Thomas Brown already made his mind up and accepted the job. That was his secret weapon because he's the court. He's done so much. He knows McVay's system. He's been the running back coach, the tight end coach, and he's been his assistant coach, assistant head coach. So at the end of the day, the man has merit. Whether you want to call it somebody else's merit, it is what it is. Whether you like him or you don't like him, I mean, the guy has a great mind, but you don't get the opportunity to see it, and that's why what I'm saying people are questioning why he's not getting a chance to call plays, especially when he comes from a Super Bowl winning organization. Yep.
Hey, it was Nathaniel Hackett. They put it in the chat. So I thought it was Nathaniel Hackett because Nathaniel Hackett, when he got the
Yeah, he went to
opportunity,
Denver. Yeah, he went
no,
after he went to Denver the next year.
and he didn't do a good job.
Well, no, he had. I know, no. It didn't succeed, but Russ was not Russ. It didn't
Hello,
succeed, but Russ
we're
was not
wrong.
Russ.
We're wrong. We're wrong. No,
It
this
wasn't.
guy came from no, we're wrong. That guy came from Green Bay because he wanted Aaron Rodgers, not
Oh,
Aaron
that's right.
Rodgers.
Yeah.
Who
Hackett
you
went
talking
to
about?
I knew
Detroit.
I was
Yeah, yeah.
I knew I was that guy wasn't that guy.
Okay,
Ah,
yeah,
he
he
Who
went
came
you
to
from
talking
the.
about,
Green
Yeah,
Bay.
Wally? Who you
Nathaniel
talking
Hackett
about?
came from Green Bay. Nathaniel Hackett
Yeah,
came from Green
Nathaniel
Bay.
Hack came from Green Bay. Then he got a head coach job
I
in
knew that wasn't the guy. I
now he
knew
at
that wasn't
yeah,
the
now
guy.
he at
Yeah,
Jets.
go ahead. Hold on a
Yeah.
second. Maybe it's this guy, Kevin O'Connell.
Kevin
Somebody put
O'Connor
in the
with the
chat.
Vikings.
But then
he went to the Vikings as the head coach.
He's the head
there
coach
you
of the
go.
Vikings.
Okay.
There you go.
So he couldn't be the he ain't gonna be the offensive coordinator.
Now he was the offensive coordinator
No, I'm talking
under
about he couldn't
McVay.
go. He went to be a head coach, so we couldn't hire him as
Yeah,
a.
yeah, yeah. He was going to head coach. What I'm saying is
Yeah.
this: Brown learned from the guy, and the head coach said this about Brown: that Brown pushed him to be better. So, in every position that he coached at the Rams, like when he was tight end coach, tight ends were doing great. When he went to running backs were top of the league. When they made him assistant head coach, guess what happened to the running back room? Their ass was the bottom of the league. They took him and gave him running back position again, and they became second in the league again. The guy knows what he's doing, man. This is not just a fluke. This is not a guy that just got a job because everybody like him. You know,
You got this
you
dude
gotta.
sitting on the
Yeah, go ahead.
sideline next to
Yeah,
Frank having to deal with that. I cuss
Yeah,
his
they
that
ass
definitely,
out.
dude think how he
definitely ain't no
feel.
nepotism
How
here.
he feel.
It definitely ain't no
Imagine
nepotism
how
here.
he feels. Wow.
Motherfuckers say, Leo, they say when the man come in and did his interview, he blew everybody away on how sharp
I,
his,
I,
for his football
I,
IQ.
I hear you, but I'm a lead. I'm a. This is my final statement. This is how honestly I feel about the matter. I think the owner is woke. I think he just assembled a bunch of brown skinned coaches and all this
Okay,
other stuff, and I don't see it being
okay.
genuine. I do not believe that the owner is a genuine person. I just think he's woke, and I have a problem with that. Just hiring all these brown skinned coaches and individuals with their hand in the pot just because. When they saying somebody is doing good, they say it's smart. I don't believe it. I just think it's white paternalism. That's just the way I see it.
Woo! Damn, Leo. Okay. All right. Say what you want to
Yeah,
say it with your chest. Say it with
you
your chest.
should.
Yeah,
You hate
I
yourself when you
appreciate the
wake up.
opportunity to say it. Yeah, I appreciate it.
What you got, go? What you got? I know you got it. Oh, you
Well,
choose. One of y'all guys got
I
to go ahead.
tell you.
Huh?
Look, man, if y'all just getting in the building, make sure y'all like, subscribe, like the video one, because the algorithm is just so strong right now. We need it. Continue pushing us forward. Show us that love down below. We have the GoFundMe going. Even for Brother Leo, you know, it's one of the ones where we agree, we disagree. It's one of those ones where we all try to come on the same page and see the direction of where we should take the Panthers. And this is one
Hmm.
of the ones where I believe that the coach is in the hottest seat in America. The owner is in the hottest seat in America. And right now, it's our job to stay on their ass. I don't believe for one bit that David Tepper is innocent in any of this mess that we have going on here. I believe he's the number one reason why we are going through what we're
Yeah.
going through. And until we
Hold on.
find a
But
way,
I think Scott's seat is hotter than
you said Scott seat.
Yeah, he's
Go ahead,
saying
Pop.
general manager.
Scott. He hot too.
Yeah,
Yeah, if
go
anybody
ahead.
when
Tell
you
us
get
why.
fired first, yeah, go ahead, bro.
What was that? I didn't hear it. I'm sorry, I missed it. What?
Talk to us, Pop. Tell us why.
Tell us why. Tell us why.
Because he hasn't had a good draft since he been here.
Well, I tell you like this. You look at some of the picks that he had. You look at some of the players he had a chance to get. You look at some of the free agency moves he had a chance to move. Scott
Uh huh.
Fitterer is not as dumb as we think he is. Maybe Scott Fitterer was looking at this thing in the entire way and probably I could make a case and say maybe Scott Fitterer is saying, "Ooh, we just crippled the franchise. Maybe we need to not make some of these moves." You never know. You never know.
Well,
I'm just hoping that we can correct this situation and move
I
forward.
I don't know. I think when Scott got the power to finally run the draft how he wanted to, yeah, he might have looked over the Tepper, said, "Hey, trust me, Tepper, trust me, I know what I'm doing," and he fucked up.
I respectfully disagree.
Y'all gonna maybe cut y'all out.
Respectfully, brother. That
I
goddamn
do. I,
Leo is hell.
I believe every black assistant coach and advisory they're just stupid. Man, come on, man. People just don't get there just to get there, man.
What's going on, Edge? How you living?
All right. First off, I'm good.
Damn. Damn.
Secondly,
Damn,
secondly,
saying
I
shit straight,
secondly,
ain't he?
I'm gonna go
Hold on.
ahead. I'm gonna
Hold
go
on.
ahead
Did
and
you
get
wipe
this
your
shit off
feet
my
off?
chest.
Good grief.
Oh, I did wear my feet off. I like the video,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
but I,
Uh,
but I'm but now I gotta put my foot in someone's ass.
Oh, here we go.
oh, okay, this one, this what I like to hear.
Number one, number one, and this goes out to Leo, bro.
Oh boy.
My nigga, you ain't my nigga. You just somebody on the bottom of the nigga. Shut the fuck up with you talking about these damn coaches, bruh. All right, we know we fucked up, but you ain't got to put it on freaking David Tepper being what David Tepper ain't woke. David Tepper is just stupid. All he cares about money, 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 money. That's all this motherfucker cares about. He don't care if you're white, black, Indonesian, Caucasian, Norwegian. He don't give a fuck about that. All he wants is his money. That's all he cares about. Do you think he cares about his coaching staff? Fuck no. Do you think he cares about this team? Hell to the no. All he cares about is getting his money and getting shit done. That's all he fucking cares about. All right. The last time we had a damn near decent winning season was with Steve Wilkes. Do you not see that? No, you don't see that. All you see is another black man just trying to take a piece of the pie. Brother, Steve Wilkes didn't get to where he was just by taking a piece of the pie. He knew what the fuck he was doing when he took over this team that was going down the drain. Matt Rule couldn't do shit with this team. 2.5 seasons of misery and bullshit. You want to know the last white guy that actually did great for our team as a head coach? John Fox. What did John Fox do? Takes us to the motherfucking Super Bowl. So don't give me this freaking woke bullshit. Fuck the woke bullshit, man. Get your head out your ass. Stop listening to the goddamn news and open your eyes and close your ears. Do that for me. And then figure your own shit the fuck out.
Hey, you know what? You know why Steve Wilkes can't be a coach here, a head coach here?
Why?
Because he ain't a yes man.
I don't give a fuck. That's what we need. We don't need a fucking guy that's gonna say yes. We need a guy who's gonna be a little bit controversial. All right.
I think you misunderstood what I just said.
No. Just like I said on my last show.
No. I think you missed what I said, Edge. I said he would never be a head coach here under Tepper because he's not a yes man.
Motherfucker, dog. We don't need a fucking yes man. We need a guy who can coach.
That's what he's saying. He's saying Wilkes is not a yes man. That's why he was not be a coach. He's not a yes man.
That's what I was telling Leo earlier. Like, you
say
we can't get a guy
calm down.
We can.
That
nigga so angry he ain't hear nothing.
Y'all too bad. Y'all got to calm down. Calm down.
Look, this motherfucking Wednesday. It's get off your chest Wednesday. Let it out in the air.
You right.
Y'all put the title out there.
Right.
I'm giving you what the title says.
You right.
Fuck. Damn.
Get off your goddamn
fuck it. Go ahead.
Keep cussing Leo out. Go ahead. My bad.
No, I'm done now. I'm done with that. Now the other thing I need to get off my chest is this. Look, if I have to hear one more goddamn interview about goddamn Frank Reich talking about trust the process. Frank, you're the reason why the process is failing. Your head coaching calls is shit. This is what you need to do. Hand over that damn playbook that you have, toss it out the window, let Thomas Brown, who was a Super Bowl winning offensive coordinator with the goddamn Rams, put the plays down the fucking field, and let's see how this offense goes. Well, the worst we can do is just get worse. That's the worst thing we can motherfucking do. All right? That's the worst thing we can do. It's about time that Thomas Brown needs to call plays and see what this man can do. Because right now, Frank Reich is fighting for his damn job. I don't give a damn how many years he got, 3, 4. I don't give a damn. Frank Reich is fighting for his job, and he knows it. That's the reason why he's doing what he's doing. That's the reason why he's going to the podium talking like a goddamn freaking church boy and everything, freaking trying to save his ass.
He's a church boy.
God damn. And Scott, look, man. We used to call you trade daddy. Now you just a failed daddy, bro. These draft picks that you getting, it ain't panning out, man. But I understood some of them, but they're just not panning out. They're not panning out.
I ain't
You
gonna
know
say enough.
we was depleted at the cornerback position. You get a goddamn defensive.
And when
You
they got
had
a
time to.
safety, and when they
You
got a
had to
fucking
make.
safety.
Hey, look. I'm not knocking Jamie Robinson. I'm not gonna knock this man
Ah.
until I see this man
Oh,
on the
okay.
field. All right. I see
Why
what
the hell we
I.
get another safety, Edge? We got
I
12 fucking safeties.
I don't know, but you know what? As of right now, I'm not gonna knock that kid. I'm not gonna knock him until I see him on the field. And when I mean on the field, I don't mean preseason. I mean in an actual game. I'm not
Well,
gonna
in
knock him.
preseason,
I'm not gonna
he
say
was
Jack.
fucking
No,
up. That's why he ain't touching the field right now, because
that's
he was
preseason. That's
letting
preseason.
touchdowns run by. That's the
That one
point.
time.
If you can't
One time.
stop them boys in preseason, we not letting your black ass up here in the regular season. Because you fucking up already.
Oh really? Oh really? We fucking up? We fucking up? Then why the hell do we still have CJ
Oh,
Henderson?
Lord.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
I told you to get rid of CJ Henderson a long time ago. You told me you'd have rather, and I remember you verbatim. I quote you
I
verbatim.
know.
I take
Go ahead.
CJ Henderson over
Mm-hmm.
JC Horn any day because
How did I
he's
say that?
always there. He's
You said
healthy and
that shit, Ed?
available.
I know
Yeah,
I
he
said that.
did.
That's a
Yes,
Yeah, he
damn
did.
shame.
I know I
Yeah, he
said that.
did.
Wow.
Listen. The only reason why I said that is because he's just available. He's only available. That's it. He can't do nothing
How
else.
can you tell he's available?
He's available when players get hurt. That's all the reason why
How
we
can you
kept him.
tell he's available?
Bro, we need somebody to play corner. We need somebody to play
Hell, when
corner.
he there, what good is he?
Right.
What good
He
is he?
ain't.
Yeah,
That's my
he
point.
when he there, he
You
ain't
might as
there.
well have
He
a
might
free
as well
spot.
not be there.
Listen.
Yeah,
The only point with CJ Henderson is that he's only good at being available. That is it. So what we need to do to cover that is draft a goddamn cornerback. There was 6 or 7 corners that was stuck up there in the 3rd round, and we get a damn defensive end.
You had Rush in the 2nd round. We could have snagged him up.
The
Yeah,
whole draft is
we
a
could have got
bust.
him.
Edge, you gotta understand. You went and get a safety. You needed a corner. You needed to get some goddamn help for Bryce. You didn't get not a damn bit of help for this motherfucker. You get a wide receiver that's supposed to be your future number one. Where the fuck he at? You go get a quarterback. Your coach don't even want the motherfucker. We all the way around the spectrum. This whole goddamn shit is
Look,
in shambles.
Q,
look.
I don't think
That's
Mingo was
David
the
Tepper
number one
shit.
receiver. I just
That's
think he was
David.
to replace DJ, like
That's
a
David
fucking
Tepper
clone.
shit, bro.
This
That's
whole
David
fucking
Tepper
draft
shit.
was
That's
sorry.
basic.
David
and
Tepper
hold
That's
up, and
always
hold
basic.
up,
wanted
and
Bryce
hold up,
Young.
and hold up, y'all. And you want me to tell y'all, and y'all want me to tell y'all why? I want to tell y'all why. Because just like when the news broke last night, and all this shit was starting to develop in the last about 2 days, right? You got to think about it like this: if Bryce Young was not the coaching staff's pick, right? That means they set up a draft, Frank Reich and his staff, and the whiteboard. They set up a whiteboard for somebody else. They had a whole game plan here for somebody else. Tepper double crossed them at the draft. That's why this whole draft looked like shit. Looked like it wasn't even planned because they didn't plan for it. I told y'all, if they get Bryce Young, go back to our draft video. We sat there all day long. I said, if they get Bryce Young, this draft gonna have to go a whole different way. And what happened? They wasn't even
It went.
prepared for it because the coaching staff didn't think they were gonna get Bryce Young. They were preparing for CJ Stroud. Think about
Damn.
it,
The
y'all.
whole fan
Yeah,
base was
yeah.
prepared for CJ Stroud, bro. I
What's
was
up,
prepared for
Wolf?
CJ
I see
Stroud.
you in the
Ah,
building.
Y'all were.
I see the Wolf. What's up,
What's
Wolf?
up? What's going on? How's
What
everybody
up,
doing?
Wolf?
It's a
we stressed, brother. We stressed. Well, what
hey,
else? We 0 and
I ain't
5.
stressed.
listen. Look,
I ain't
look.
stressed. I'm
I
just
ain't
fine.
stressed.
Look. I'm gonna put something in perspective for everybody
Nigga,
here.
speak for yourself.
I'm gonna put something in perspective, man. Listen. Sometimes when we root for certain things in life, it don't work out the way we want to. We alive, we blessed. We got our families, we blessed. So, it could be worse things in the world that's happening, especially what's happening overseas. It's worse things in the
That's
world that
true.
can happen.
You know what I'm
Now,
saying?
Wolf,
So
I'm gonna stop your ass right there. I
yeah, go ahead.
understand 100 full.
Yeah,
We all
yeah.
could be in worse situations in life right
That's a
now.
fact. That's
And
a
with
fact.
all due respect, I
Yeah, that's a
don't want
fact.
to hear that shit.
Yeah, no
I got you.
I
positivity today,
don't
Wolf.
give
I
a
got you.
flying fuck
I
about
got
none
you.
of that shit
Same,
there.
same here,
I
Q.
got
I
you.
Fuck that
want to
shit.
fucking win.
I got you.
So give
I got you.
me some type of some remedy for fucking winning. And
Okay,
I
so
listen to that shit.
okay, so so the NFL is rigged, right? If the NFL is rigged, then you got to ask yourself how much your owner is willing to pay for that Super Bowl ring,
I don't know. Ask Jerry Jones that question. He answered it
right?
for us.
So, you know what I'm saying? Listen, what? Sometimes the best move, and I told you this before, Q. Sometimes the best move is not to do no moves because you don't got no moves to make. Sometimes the
Exactly.
organization doesn't have any moves to make at a certain point. So you got to kind of fall back and see what everybody else is doing. Everybody else is doing something, and maybe Scott or Dave or Honey Wing Tepper Pepper, he might be saying, "Yo, listen, we need to fall back. Maybe we need to do this, that." Sometimes you don't got no moves. They jammed in right now. You got three motherfuckers that's jammed in a bathroom no bigger than a 6x6 right now, trying to figure this shit out. And the fan base is up in arms because 3 months ago they sold y'all on a bill of goods that the Carolina Panthers were good enough to go to the playoffs. That's what they sold y'all. Now all of a sudden we're here. We got the wrong guy, this, that, and the third. But sometimes the best move is to make no move, Q. I can't
So
I
we can
can't
talk.
tell you, I can't tell you anything positive because I would be lying to you if I did tell you any positive. And anybody that comes on this panel and says anything positive is lying because there's nowhere to go right now. There's nothing to do right now.
Wolf, you
You
talking
are
to
under
a
siege. You are
barracuda
under siege.
right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I
You
got you.
talking to a pack of barracudas right now. You
But the
talking
wolf is
to
here.
a group of angry boys right now.
But the wolf is here. Right?
Hmm.
The wolf
We
is here.
upset. I'm
I know you
upset.
upset.
I'm
But listen,
upset every day. I ain't had a good day since we drafted this motherfucker. I've been sitting here just trying to get this bitch a chance. Week after week. I keep saying, nah, go say he too little. Let's give him a chance. Nah,
right,
go. Frank gonna fix this shit.
right,
Nah, go. We gonna take
right,
our time and we gonna march down. That's our quarterback. We gonna stand
right,
behind him.
right.
Look at all this shit we in now.
Yeah, but you guys are you're doing a positive thing, my brother. You guys are gonna get the billboard. You guys are gonna get
Hey,
the billboard. You guys
hey.
are speaking your mind. You guys have voices. You guys are do things. Look, put it to you like this, right? AQ. Smart people figure things out quickly. Smart people.
That's true.
Now,
That's true.
now, right now, when you have a guy that's capable of listen, every billionaire started out. They're not self-made. There's not old money. Tepper don't come from old money. He earned his money. So there's some type of smartness there. I don't know from where, but there's some type of smartness there. And once the fan base goes up in Adams, he knows he gonna have to fix certain things, right? He knows he's gonna have to do certain things, and he knows he's gonna have to do certain things because the organization, like the Falcons, have not been successful for the past 5 to 6 years. There hasn't been any success. And we need to start
But
competing
sometimes,
for
but
championships.
hold.
Uh-huh.
Appreciate that super
Yeah,
chat,
you can be
MDJ.
smart with some. Yeah. Read the money. Read the money. Read the money.
MDJ with that 4.99. He said, "Hey Siri, play story of OJ by Jay Z for
There
Leo.
you go. Yeah.
You can say all that hateful shit about black coaches you want. You still a nigga. If you know,
Yeah.
you know."
Right.
Yes, sir.
Yo,
You gonna
Well,
wake up
look,
still a
look,
nigga.
look, look, and,
You
and,
still
and,
look
and
over
look,
your shoulder when the boys get behind you, Leo.
and look,
yeah,
and
still
look.
a nigga.
Still people talk about black head coaches and stuff like that, and how higher standard they set. There's only one Latino head coach, and we spend multi-million dollars in the NFL. There's only one Latino head coach, one, which is Ron Rivera. There's
Yeah,
only one. There's not no Spanish like Latino offensive coordinators, defensive coordinators. We're nowhere to be found. Being a black head coach has a bigger standard, and being a Latino coach has an even bigger standard.
We're in the same
But
boat,
then
Wolf.
check this
No,
though,
we're
Wolf.
not in the same
You gotta
boat. We're
check.
not in the same boat, Pop. We're not. We're not. We're not. We're
But you
not in the
gotta
same
check.
boat.
You gotta check this. You gotta check this, Wolf. And this is what we saying. This is what we saying 100%. You just said it. Somehow Tepper knew money, he owed money, so he didn't inherit it. He didn't get no trust fund,
He earned
this
it.
and that. But he earned it. But this is the thing. I know, I'm like I said, I'm not a mechanic. I'm not an engine builder. That's not my thing. So I pay somebody else to build engines for me when mine blow up. You understand what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Everybody can't do everything shit. You can't walk in the Tepper office and see them numbers like he see them. He's a numbers guy, or he might be able to see clairvoyantly see shit on Wall Street before it happens. That's
Mm-hmm.
his niche. That's his gold nugget. I can tell you what ain't his gold nugget. Running a motherfucking NFL franchise. That's not his
Yeah.
gold nugget. He done been in here, what, 5 years, y'all? Something like that. And he's
Mm-hmm.
done made so many terrible mistakes, Wolf,
Mm-hmm.
that it's
Yeah.
gonna take us 3-4 years to dig out of.
Frank Wright is on the
Shit.
podium right now as we speak.
I don't want to
Oh
hear that
God.
bullshit, man. Leave that shit. Leave that shit where it's at, bro. He
Yeah.
can't fix nothing.
So when
Leave it
David
where
Look,
it's
Tepper
at.
said he was sitting at a table with some people that had NFL experience, and he was learning from them after his horrible time with Rule, do you truly think
Yeah.
he took any type of notes and like, hey, I got to do it this way because my stuff is failing?
Nope.
Hey, I want to say one
Be
thing though.
real.
We've been saying that he's sitting down with Frank Wright every week, but I remember Ron Rivera saying that he did the same thing. So I don't think he's ever stopped being a micromanager. He's always been a micromanager with every coach we had.
Yep. Whoa.
Look,
Didn't
logic.
Ron say something at the end of the day? Remember when he got fired? Didn't he have a whole lot to say at the podium, basically saying a lot? I'm getting blamed for a lot of stuff that didn't have nothing to do with me.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Look at here, logic.
Yo,
When you said the football people that David Tepper sitting around,
yeah.
can I kick a wild guess of who that might be?
Go ahead, man.
I think it
Let's
might
hear
be
it.
Steve Smith and Musa Muhammad, who he's sitting down with, or some of the Ring of Honor guys that he's
right,
the Hall of Honor guys that he's sitting around when he talking about football knowledge. Because
right.
ain't nobody else in the NFL is going to align themselves with Tepper enough to give him advice.
Hell no. No owner will. No owner will. You know what? The only one that might do it is Jerry Jones. But here's the thing, though. Jerry Jones runs a whole owner's organization because he's more profitable than any other owner. Even with 5 Super Bowl rings that his organization has, he's the most decorated owner ever. Why?
But
Because he
Jerry
done
Jones
shit
and
on his
Tepper ain't
own.
gonna never talk. They don't get along.
They'll never talk. They'll never talk. You want to know why? Because David Tepper doesn't want to kiss the ring that Jerry Jones has.
And I
He
wouldn't
don't want to
either.
do that
I wouldn't either.
because he knows if he kisses the ring that he has, then he knows that he's automatically just a dirt under his shoe. He already knows that.
Yeah,
He already knows that.
South football teams, professional NFL South football teams aren't number one even in their own city.
Oh,
They're
we
not
know.
even number one in their own city. So
We know.
even of him purchasing the Carolina Panthers tells you a lot because he came from Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is a blue bloods. New York Giants, blue bloods. You're never gonna have an opportunity to buy that team.
Yeah.
You're
Those are
never going to have an
family
opportunity
names.
to buy You're never going to have an opportunity to buy the Patriots. You're never going to have an opportunity to buy even the Broncos. See, the Broncos were sold to an entity. They were sold to an entity, not one guy. They were sold to an entity. Now, the owner from BET wanted to purchase the Broncos. They said no. He had the money to do it. Said no, because they're not going to give you opportunities to buy those franchises. Carolina, Atlanta, Tampa, Not even New Orleans because of the Super Bowl, maybe. Not Tampa Bay. You can
No,
buy those teams easy.
no. See here with New Orleans. New Orleans is under a family.
A family, right?
Yeah,
So,
they're strictly under
right,
a family. There's
right,
no way that's gonna get bought out.
right.
When she passes away,
Yeah,
either her son or her grandson is gonna inherit that team,
right.
and
And
so
they got two teams.
it's still gonna say in the family names
Yeah.
of those.
Listen, we keep
So
listen. It's supporters like us that keep this fan bases alive in the South. College football in the South is way bigger. The Atlanta Braves in the South way bigger. Duke, Carolina, way bigger.
Shout out to my Braves.
So when you talk about certain professional teams and how they were acquired, you gotta take a look back at the background that what type of thing that David Tepper supported or Arthur Blank supported. Listen, on my show this week, I'm not even talking about the Commanders. I'm not talking about the Commanders and the Falcons. I'm talking about the statement that Arthur Blank made on the political situation that's happening in the Middle East right now. That's what I'm going to talk about because he came up with a stance. So you can see where your owner is coming from. You can see what type of owners you have in the NFL. And there's certain owners that they're blue bloods. The 49ers franchise is a blue blood organization. It's always going to be a blue blood organization.
mm-hmm.
The Dallas Cowboys, that's a blue blood organization.
Yep.
Okay. The New York Giants, blue blood organization. Shit, even the Chicago Bears that have one
Mm-hmm.
Super Bowl ring is a blue blood organization.
Yep. And the
You're
person who
never
run
going to be compared to those franchises, and you're never going to. David Tepper is just can probably see what's going on, and maybe he's a numbers guy. Now, I don't know how old he is. I'm not sure what his age is. I don't know if he's in his 60s, 50s, whatever. And maybe he is listening to players, but he has to get a guy in here that's going to be able to challenge him and say, no, Dave, we don't do things that way. We do things this way. And
yeah, but
until
no,
that happens, that ain't going to happen, bro.
but no,
There's
but
no
here's the thing though.
success.
No owner is going to give him that. No owner is going to give him that advice. And if owner does, and if a
You
successful
don't need to
owner
have a you don't need to have an
does
owner.
give
He
him
needs
that
to have a
advice,
player.
he's not
He
going to
needs to have
take
a
it.
player like what
He can't do
Q
that.
said. He needs a player. He needs a player advisory, and he needs to hire a guy who only deals with player and team advisory. He doesn't have to go to another owner and ask the owner how you run your team. He's not going to ever bend the knee like that way. He needs to go
Right.
get a hierarchy of a player advisory association. That person right there runs everything else as if he was Tepper.
Okay. Oh, all right. So let me ask you this: if you was David Tepper, what player advisory who would you hire as your player advisory?
First, I
So
would
that
hire
way,
a president. I would
okay.
hire
Hold
a
So,
on.
so
president.
Great,
you would just
I
sit
get a
down.
football
great.
operations guy all day
Yeah,
long,
president. Yeah,
and they
president.
sit down, and him, the GM, all of them gonna have to consult with each other before
Okay.
they make decisions and lay down
Right.
All right.
blueprints of where they think this should go.
Okay.
So
Okay.
the first person I'm hiring is right there already in the building. It's Jim Caldwell.
Mm.
First person. He's been around the game for ages. He knows
Mm-hmm.
offense, defense. They get all this. All you need. You need Tepper there. You need Amir Asula because he's the money. He deals with the accountant. What we can
Mm.
and what we
Okay.
can't afford. Then you need your coach and you need your GM. So you need
Okay.
your coach to tell your GM what players you need to get. You need your player. You need Jim Caldwell to tell Tepper, this, hey, look, we got this. Sit back. Don't worry.
And the most important
Everything.
thing about Jim, Pop, he's been through this before with Detroit, a fucked
Exactly.
Mm.
up organization that he turned around.
Thank you.
Pop exactly
That's
right. He's
that's a
exactly right.
real that's a
Okay.
real builder. That's a real builder. You bring him in there. His
Mm-hmm.
job is to is basically he only gonna go to Tepper when there needs to be a big money type of plow. Okay, we need you to invest in this. We gotta get this guy on our staff. We
Mm.
this guy's available. He's gonna help the team go here this way in our vision, trying to put your vision together. That's what you
Okay.
need him to do. You don't
All
need
right.
you need Tepper to go play golf You know what I'm saying? Do whatever he wants to do. You don't need him even in the building.
You don't need him. You don't need him at the podium every
And,
other month.
You got to get a president. You got to get a president of operations. You got to get a president of operations.
You don't see him until the off season, draft, shit like that, big events. You know what I'm saying? When Greg Olsen want to come here and do a donation for the kids, children's hospital, shit like that. Other than that, sit back, relax.
He needs to have an organization to where, listen, you got to limit the exposure. You got to get a president of operations. Once you get a president of operations, you can say, okay, listen, what type of coach do we want to hire? And then have a game plan. Are we gonna draft defensive players and build the defense on the draft, and we're gonna get free agent picks coming in with the quarterback? You gotta pick and choose. The Carolina Panthers have always been known, since I watch football, they've always been known as a defensive team.
Exactly.
Defense, 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 defense.
Yeah.
One exceptional player on offense. Cam Newton was an exceptional player, but it was defense. And the identity of the Carolina Panthers is defense. When you look at the New York Giants, their identity, their loss, it's defense. It's never been offense. It's always been defense. New York Jets, defense. Patriots, defense. Cowboys, defense. San Francisco, by God, defense.
But you know what, Wolf? Since Tepper been here, he has changed the culture.
Exactly.
He doesn't want to go it that way. So I don't see the culture getting back that way. I think he wants a powerhouse offense and a good defense.
He wants a show.
But he wants a show. He wants the greatest show on turf. The problem is he's getting in the way. In order to get that, you got to get the right people in the building, and all that. But he can't do that with what we got.
And don't fire him and don't fire him so quickly when they say no. Let's not do this. Let's do this.
And that's Tepper's the type of guy that can't read the room.
Yeah.
No, he can't.
He cannot read the room, bro.
Say it again, Pop. Say it again, Pop.
He can't read the room, bro.
He can't read the room. Yeah.
So I don't know if y'all ever watch anime. His aura, his chakra it overwhelms the room. Nobody's looking him eye to eye. They're like, oh shit, I can barely stand up. He's too big. He doesn't need to be there.
I mean, Wally's here. Wally, tell him about restraint. I mean, the owner has to have some type of restraint to himself. Type of restraint. And if he doesn't have that, then you're going to have a bad owner, bad GM, bad coach, and it's going to go in a cycle of 5 years. The NFL, the window is 5 years. Unless you have, and thank you, I'm the GOAT. No problem, Wally. I appreciate you. But the unless you have an exceptional quarterback like Patrick Mahomes that extends that lifetime for your franchise 10 years, 15 years. But if you don't have that, the window is about 5 years. It's a 5-year cycle.
Tepper surpassed that though.
Yeah.
He has 5 years of bad. But you're right. As soon as you build it, it's about 5 years, especially now with the quarterback contracts. When you got to pay everybody. So if you can get you can get 10% of your squad on those big contracts, and you get the 90% of your squad, I would say 80% of your squad on rookie deals, and then you get the other 10% of your squad. Those guys are guys that you bring in free agents and whatnot. Then you have a team because you build it out, and you got that 5-year window because now you got those free agents that are on those contracts, and you got those guys that you homegrown that are guys that are there for the long run, and they're young. So maybe you get them 2 contracts with those guys. Those free agents, they get 1. And then those guys that are sitting there on those rookie deals, you bringing them all again, maybe you get it up to 7. That's it.
That's it. Hey, Wally, you know what's ruining the NFL? You know what's ruining the NFL? Everybody on the panel, you know what's ruining the NFL? C-class quarterbacks that are getting paid.
Oh, yeah.
C-class quarterbacks that are getting paid an exorbitant amount of money for A play, and they're not even A type quarterbacks. They're C type quarterbacks. I'm trying
You're
to tell
right.
you guys, it's a
You're right.
5-year cycle. I'm trying to tell you, it's a 5 years. It's always a 5-year cycle unless you have a Patrick Mahomes, unless you have a Tom Brady, unless you have an Aaron Rodgers that can extend that 5 years where you can
E-
bring players that you can elevate. If you don't
Even
have
if
that guy, it's a 5-year cycle.
But even if you get Aaron right, and Aaron
Yeah,
only won one,
right.
if you don't have a good draft,
Mm-hmm.
good GM to draft right, and have those
Yep.
guys constantly rotating, like
Mm-hmm.
Pittsburgh did,
Right.
you're not gonna have. Look at Big Ben. Big Ben
Big Bang. Yeah.
won because he
Hold
wasn't the
on, hold
best
on,
quarterback.
hold on.
But go ahead.
Wallace, real quick. I don't mean to cut y'all.
Mhm.
Real quick. Shayna Quick just said that she just tweeted out that the Panthers, one thing they just changed. They went to wristband for plays, so now plays can be called a lot faster. Okay, I accept that. Anything that's gonna help better,
Yeah,
cool. If Bryce need a
yeah.
wristband, get him a
Mm-hmm.
wristband.
Wristband.
Yeah.
Shit, man, people
Yeah.
play forever with
In
wristbands.
the
Come on,
club.
man.
Ain't no,
Forever. Yeah.
ain't nothing wrong with a wristband.
Like my
Cool.
dang youth
No,
football team.
Yeah.
Jeez.
come on,
Yeah,
Yo,
man.
are
I
we in
like
the
it. I like it.
Yeah.
Claire,
Yeah.
Aries, Claire.
yo?
I understand
Are
what
we in the
you.
club? Or something? God damn.
You know that's
Hold
it.
on, hold on, hold
That's
on,
how they
y'all.
I'm
gotta
in the
do
Hold
club.
on,
it.
hold on, hold on,
I'm
hold
That's
in
on.
the
how
Go
they
ahead,
club.
gotta
Pop.
do
I'm in
it.
the club. Hey, I can
What you
get
finna
in.
say, Pop?
Go
Also,
ahead.
I also want to say to Aries, Claire. I understand what you're saying. I see your frustration in your text, but on here we try to at least come up with solutions that we hope that Tepper is doing himself. You know what I'm saying? We're not saying
Yeah.
that Tepper's going to do these things. We're just advising that we hope that he do these things. He may not do nothing.
Look, hey, I'm sorry, Q, that I didn't have anything more positive to say today. I wish I could. I know it's frustrating, but um, hey, Wiley, maybe you want to explain what an iron triangle is because that's what you need. An iron triangle. You need a good owner, a good GM, and a good coach, and you'll be
That's
successful.
that's true. But
Maybe.
here's the deal. If you go
Hmm.
back and you look at Pittsburgh, right? Haven't had a losing season. The
Yeah.
reason why they haven't had a losing season, and they may not win the Super Bowl, but they haven't had a losing season for this reason. They constantly have good drafts. Constantly. Guys that you never heard of, all of a sudden they're
Sure.
sitting there, they're Pro Bowlers on Pittsburgh. Then they cut them
Sure.
when they need
Yeah.
to, and then they
Sure.
constantly recycle them. Right? Not only
Hmm.
that, what you have is an owner that realized I need to be what Claire put on there, which is back the fuck up and let the
Hmm.
people do what they need to do. And the last
Yep.
thing is what they've done is they had a good GM and they've kept that joker the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is
Yep.
yeah,
Well, that's why they called out the offensive coordinator because it's, hey, what the hell is going on here? And you get called out over there, and Mike Tomlin can only cover you for so long because they're not going to fire Mike Tomlin. They're not going to fire Mike Tomlin no
No.
time soon.
if
That's
they
that's
You
fire
know,
him,
Well, well,
hey, give
well,
us
that's
well,
Tomlin.
well,
Give
well.
us
If
Tomlin.
you was
Give us Tomlin.
David Tepper, you was trying to fire him. If you was David Tepper, you was
That's
trying to
true.
fire
hey,
that man.
That's
see
true.
So
That's true,
that
Ed.
that's
That's
Frank
true, Ed.
that's Frank issue right there.
yeah.
He's not doing nothing no different than with Tepper doing. He micromanaging. He doing it himself. You brought
Hmm.
in an offensive coordinator, let him coordinate. That way, when the seat get hot, you saving your own ass. But
Hmm.
no, you falling on
popping.
the
Look,
sword.
the reason why he's not doing that is because he wants to prove not only
I
to David
I know
Tepper,
what he
but
I
prove
know
to
what he trying to
himself
do.
that he can still coach. That's the reason
I know
he
what he
wants to
trying to.
prove
Hmm.
that Indianapolis that it was all Indianapolis' fault.
I don't believe he's
They
trying to
fault.
prove that he can coach. Edge. I believe that a lot of talk was about he looked for a certain quarterback, and then it flipped
Mm-hmm.
over to you gotta handle Bryce and deal with him because that's who I want you to have. So it's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
only that he's trying to prove that he can coach, he's trying to
That's
prove that he
true.
can handle any quarterback that come his way.
Yeah.
like I said,
That's also true.
I
That's
believe
also true, Jay. That's also true, Jay.
I
Yeah.
believe he's trying to prove that he can win with whatever coach he wants. But at the same time, when you have failed calling offensive plays, when you can't see and can't hear, you can't
Mm.
see your play on the field. You didn't hear this. You didn't see we needed to call a timeout.
Hmm.
You have deficiencies in yourself. He's doing the same thing. So he needs to step out the way. Y'all made a game plan. Let Thomas Brown do his job as he's getting paid for. and go out there and win some games.
I agree.
Well. He needs to do that, but at the same time, he's not.
It's gonna be
He's
hard for him
not
to do it.
because he.
And that's how he gonna get walked out the door next year. And not this year, next year.
When you previously got fired
2 years.
from one job, it hurts. It hurts, and you want to prove to yourself that it was them, not me.
One thing I want to talk to
should've-
Wolf about was Wolf.
What's up?
Wolf brought up Rodgers, and that's the way to build, or some that Wolf hit on. Wolf, do you think that Rodgers would have stayed with this coaching staff?
In Carolina?
The last regime and this one.
Hold on. Jay,
Tell the truth, Wolf. Tell the truth.
Jay, he would. With Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers don't need nobody calling him plays.
Yeah, basically. I mean, Rodgers would have been in Tepper. Wherever Tepper was dropping 100 wings, that's where Rodgers would have been. Wherever Tepper was dropping 100 wings at in the club, or he would have been at his house already saying, "Listen, you got to get rid of Frank now." The problem is, Bryce doesn't have that cachet to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
He doesn't have that yet.
Bryce got no.
I'm gonna tell you, and then this is the thing. This is the pecking order. This is supposed to be the pecking order. It's the owner, organization, whether it's one owner or if it's a consortium of people, whatever it is. But it's the owner, the DM, head coach, then the quarterback, your franchise quarterback. Your quarterback should be your franchise guy. So therefore, like you said, if Rodgers was with Tepper dropping wings, see, it's a problem anyway because now Rodgers is trumping the GM and the head coach. That's why
he would trump both of them.
In Green Bay. You see what I'm saying? That's where the problem comes in Green Bay.
You see what happened to Nathaniel Hackett, Jay, last year with Russell Wilson? See, when Sean Payton got there, he was like, "Yo, he got his own office, he got his own staff." Hell no, we ain't doing that. See, in some coaches, you could trump that. You could say, "Listen, I'm the quarterback. There's some quarterbacks that can do that." But Bryce isn't there for him to say, "Hey, listen, it's on Frank," or Bryce doesn't have that yet.
See, but that's an issue.
Don't have that.
That's a serious problem. Why would you want your quarterback to be a damn GM?
But because some quarterbacks, look, let me tell you something. What's so special about Aaron Rodgers, Jay? Let me tell you what's special about certain quarterbacks, Jay.
How many Super Bowls have you won? Go ahead.
Well, I got you. But look at this. Randall Cobb still has a job in the NFL.
Dirt. Go ahead.
Right. He still has a job. He made the New York Jets pay him another $2 million this year for nothing.
Just to ride the
bench. Just to ride the bench because that's Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers said, "Hey, listen, I want my guy here." Okay, the guy's here. No problem.
Don't you see that as a problem, though?
Yeah, but Jay, you talking about certain quarterbacks that can do that. Certain quarterbacks can do that. Listen, I've never heard of Patrick say, "Yo, listen." Right. I never heard Patrick say, "Yo," I never heard of Patrick trumping Andy Reid or the GM over there. I've never heard that. Because he doesn't have to do that.
He would never trump.
He would never. He doesn't have to do that. But there's some quarterbacks that they do that all the time. The problem is that you have certain quarterbacks that they're good enough, but they don't have that trump card. They don't have that ace in the hole. They don't have that. Rodgers has that all day. Yo, did you see the hype? Like here, like this whole area here where I'm standing at, I'm like 2 minutes away from Giant Stadium. Jay, this whole area here was on fire when Aaron Rodgers was playing. It was on fire. 2 plays later, the season's over. 2 plays later, the season's over for them.
Damn.
It's like certain franchises, they hype it up so much. They hype up. Why do you think the Cleveland Browns overpaid for Deshaun Watson? Because they had nothing over there for 20, 30 years. They had nothing there. It was nothing in Cleveland. Nothing. How many quarterbacks in Cleveland draft and got wrong?
17.
17. Oh my God. Oh my God, Wally. How many? 17.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow. 17 quarterbacks. 17 quarterbacks. Can you imagine being a Cleveland Brown fan? And Bernie Kosar was the guy. Bernie Kosar
In the
was the
80s.
guy.
In the
In the
80s.
80s. Yep.
In the 80s. I'm trying to listen. We said this was an educational channel. I'm educating people. Bernie Kosar was the last great quarterback the Cleveland Browns had. And I'm going to drop the mic on that one right there. Bernie Kosar to Deshaun Watson. And Deshaun Watson isn't even putting up Bernie Kosar numbers. There you
But
go.
but check this out. Wolf. People don't
Uh-huh.
realize Brady Kosar
Yeah.
is akin to
Yeah.
Justin Herbert.
There you go. There you go.
They ain't gonna give him that kind of credit, cause they ain't watching. They ain't
Yeah.
watching. They think Brady Kosar. They think, oh, he bad. No, he was fucking Justin Herbert.
Exactly. Exactly.
Mm.
But Wiley, add the numbers up because I love the quarterback talk, right? Add the numbers. Deshaun Watson isn't even. I don't know who got the background on, but Deshaun Watson is not even putting up Bernie Kosar numbers now.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Mm-mm.
Shout out to the great Bernie Kosar, man. Shout
Kosar
out to
went
the
to.
great. Shout out to the great.
People don't. You know why they don't realize Kosar was the man? There was a guy called Elway in the way.
There you go.
Elway cut
Yep.
him off every time.
Every
But
time.
Elway, and the only Elway, Montana beat him in the Super Bowl. See,
Yep.
these guys are first ballot Hall of Famers. Then it took them last plays of games to beat Kosar.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. Kosar was no joke, man. But you know what,
and
though?
by the way,
Go ahead.
Wiley, by the way, listen, look, people, listen to me. There was no cap space in those days. The 49ers overpaid for every player they had. There was no cap space. He was the richest owner in the league. There was no space.
True statement. True statement. That's why they paid for Dion, brought Dion out there, won another Super Bowl. They had Jerry Reich. They had everybody. They had fucking everybody. Come on,
Yes,
man.
sir. Yes, sir. Make sure while y'all coming up in here, y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all do us that favor and step on the mat.
Yeah. Listen, man, I gotta go, fellas. But listen, always a pleasure, man. Look, man, Q, I wish I had more positive words, my brother. But you know, like you guys say, man, keep pounding, man. Like you guys say,
Yes,
keep pounding, man. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes, sir.
let's throw some prayers out there. Let's throw some, some prayers. Let's throw some good deeds out there. You know, we'll figure this out, man. We'll figure this
Hopefully
out.
we figure it out.
Yeah. You know what the worst case? You know what the worst case? This is the worst case scenario, and I'm gonna go after this. The worst case scenario is somebody in your division winning a Super Bowl or being successful. That's gonna push your organization to try to do the right thing. That's all I can say.
I don't know about all that.
Exactly.
I don't know about all that.
So exactly.
Anybody in this division can win the Super Bowl, and David Tepper will still be getting his dick sucked every day. It wouldn't fucking matter.
I mean, Wolf,
Hey,
you gotta
man.
go ahead and win the Super Bowl this year, man. It ain't gonna push David Tepper to do better.
Nah, I'm just saying, man. I'm just trying to feel positive because Q and Gold, they're my man. So is Pop, so is Jay Wiley. I'm just trying to put positive out there. You know, yesterday I was on some bullshit. Today I'm on some positive shit. So, I'm just trying to put some positive things for my brothers out there, man. Wiley's in Germany. He's spending a whole lot of money to come over here. He's spending a whole lot of money to come over here, fly, watch the Cowboy game. You know, Q's gonna spend a lot of money. Gold to spend a lot of money. Pop gonna spend a lot of money. You know, Jay. You know, everybody, Legend, John, everybody's spending money to support your team, man. It's a shame that they're not living up to expectations. You know what I mean? It's just a shame. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, it's all good, man. But listen, brothers, God bless y'all, man. God bless your families. God bless everybody. You already know what it is, man. Wolf Solidified, always here. Thank you so much for having me. Q, I'll talk to you later, my brother. Go Goat,
Yes, sir.
Turbulent,
Yes, sir.
Wally, everybody, man. Pop, everybody, man. Hey, man. And Pop will be buying the Anthony Richardson jersey the day of, and I think Jay already ordered the CJ Stroud jersey already. I think so. I
Will, you
think
messy.
Jesus.
Wolf is one messy nigga, man.
Love
Yes,
y'all,
sir.
man.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Y'all already know what time it is. The temperature ain't changed not one damn bit. We look. It's a mess. Frank got his ass up at that podium right now talking, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just one of those things where I'm tired of hearing these boys talk. I'm tired of seeing them. I want results, and I just want to figure out why they can't stop fucking up. That's all I want. I don't ask for much. Stop fucking up. That's all
But
I
that's
ask for.
but you that's a lot to ask of Frank right, man.
The fuck it is. I ain't asking him to do. I ain't asking for no skin, no DNA. I ain't asking for no hair off his ass. I asked him to come out here and muster up some games to win.
Well,
I
he's
ain't asked for
trying, but he
much.
can't do that. That's hard. That's hard for him to do that. That's hard.
Listen, the worst thing that can happen to Frank Wright is if he decides to go ahead and give up the reins of the offense, and then Thomas Brown them start winning some games.
Oh man,
You know how
they gonna
devastating that'd
bury
be for
his
him to come to the.
ass.
Yes, sir.
I love that.
You,
I love
Oh
that.
yeah, it's gonna happen.
yes,
It's gonna
sir.
happen. We just wait for it to happen, bro. We just wait for that to
Logic.
happen.
Huh?
If we go 0 and 6 or 0 and 7 and then they fuck around, remove him of his duties or he resign, and these niggas come out and start winning. Oh my God. Frank might as well say he'll never coach again for the light of day. He'll never see the light of day again.
Yeah, because he gonna lose a lot. He gonna lose the locker if he ain't already lost it already.
Hey,
Shit,
oh, he
all
been
that
lost a lot
gospel
of them, bro.
singing at the podium, you see his ass out there, you see him out there crying in the dark. Cause think about it. Them boys out there, they were interviewing a player, and like they said earlier, these bitches playing ping pong in the background, like they already done won the fucking Super Bowl. They're around there having a
After
grand time.
Bro,
after they
I'm
lost the
telling you,
fucking game,
I'm telling you right now,
Dang.
yo. I'm telling you right
not
now,
after
and
a
and and, and
practice
this and this
or
is
after a
and,
meeting, after they lost the fucking game.
I'm telling you guys right now. I'm telling you guys right now, and this is one reason why I did like Shannon. This is one reason why I did like Shannon Sharp because if motherfuckers would be because he put it out best. He said if we would lose, it would hurt me. But you got guys sitting on the bus laughing, joking, kiki and everything. He would stand up and be like, "What the hell y'all laughing for? Y'all laughing because you get your asses beat? Is that what's so funny? We over here laughing and kikiing because you lost the game? Yeah,
But see,
hell
Ed,
no."
that's
And
what
he
that's
and he
what
was just throwing
Hassan
my
Reddick
in the bus.
said. That's what Hassan Reddick said. That's what Cam said. That's what they was talking about. Y'all was like, what the fuck is they talking about? You see what I'm saying? That's what
What
Hassan
you
was talking
laughing
about, the
for?
buddy shit. Exactly. That's what Cam
No,
was saying.
no,
These motherfuckers don't know what keep pounding mean. See, that's what they was talking
they
about.
That's
sure
true.
don't,
That's
bro.
what they was
That's
talking
true.
about,
That's
Ed.
true.
That's what they was talking
That's
about,
Listen,
Ed.
true.
when
But
I
That's
was
what
hey,
they
when I was in
did.
high school, we played football Friday night. Let us lose, and we away game. Your best better not
bro,
say a
bro,
goddamn word when you leave that
Hey,
that's
stadium.
gonna be
go.
that's the longest bus ride ever.
Exactly.
It don't matter if
Hey,
it don't
You
go.
matter.
Fact.
better
You
not
better
say
not
shit on that
laugh.
bus.
That's gonna
You
be the
better not
longest
say
Exactly.
bus
shit.
ride.
I
Hey,
You
go.
remember
got
Exactly.
you,
we lost to fucking Georgetown and coming back on the bus, we stopped at Burger King and our coach said, I don't want to hear not one of y'all say a damn thing. Y'all better not say not one fucking word. A motherfucker started grinning and he made everybody at the net practice run laps. Run laps, bro.
oh
Facts.
yeah, bro,
Shit.
Facts.
bro, when we lost, dog. Nobody said a word. Nobody said a thing. bro, I remember when my team lost in high school, bro. Bro, the first thing I did was pull that playbook out and start looking at the playbook. Like shit. What the hell? What the hell did I do wrong here? Damn. Okay, that's what I should have done. Okay, cool. I was
Wasn't no
stuck, bro.
laughing and
Instead of
sinning and
stop
grinning
talking, I
coming
was
back.
studying. I
Wasn't no
was
laughing and
studying.
sinning and grinning
Yeah.
coming back.
Hell
No,
no.
What the fuck?
Hell
bro.
no.
My coach pulled the bus over, bro, because the dude was in the back discussing how many tackles he got in that game. But we lost, so he was feeling himself because he got a bunch of tackles. My freaking coach heard him, and they pulled the goddamn bus over. Y'all know them things, dark. If y'all had activity buses, They turned the dang lights
Oh,
on so you could see,
God.
and he wanted to know who was back there in the back. Had so much to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, Frank Reich got these boys out here. They playing in the background. We done lost the game. They playing foosball and all this stuff. Bruh, he don't know what's going
Oh,
on back there, man.
Shit.
Matt Rule 2.0. The niggas got headphones on. Now they playing ping pong and shit. Ice hockey. They around here playing video. What the fuck going on?
Video games in the
Man,
dorm.
I'm
we'll be
stressed.
Shit, crazy.
lucky. We'll
Mm-hmm.
be
Hey,
lucky
Q,
if Brian
Q,
Burns
Hey,
I'm
re-signed with
stressed.
us.
Q. Didn't I
If
peep
Derek
what
look,
that
Brown
shit?
re-signed with us.
look.
Eh?
Patty Grimes said, "Did y'all see Bryce laughing at the Lions game?" Yes, I pointed it out. I want to smack the taste
Oh,
out
what the
that
hell you
fool
got
mouth.
laughing?
What you smiling? What you smiling for? What you smiling for?
Oh, have mercy. We already got
Q,
this little
He got
motherfucker
He
already,
scored,
and he
Ed.
got
He
nerve.
scored.
He
He
hey,
got
Q.
nerve
scored.
You
to have
remember?
his little ass
Excuse me,
talk to
Logic.
you.
He scored,
What's up?
Logic.
You remember when
Oh.
we
So he
went
was
to the dorms and I told you, look at YGM stupid ass playing PS5 with Burns. Remember I told you that shit?
You damn sure did
Niggas
say
in the
that.
dorm playing the
Wow.
PS5. Come on, bro.
Well, YGM think
He
he
was
off the
happy he
hook because he
scored.
got 3 sacks. Look, I'm on that motherfucker ass because that's 3 sacks in 4 years. We been waiting on your monkey ass to finally come out here and be worth a fuck.
Hey,
I
Back the
can't.
hey,
fuck up,
I
somebody
Q.
wish
say,
I
Back the fuck
to
up,
hey,
Q.
God I
Back the
see that
fuck up,
it's
nigga.
Q.
like you.
Back the
It
fuck
took
up,
them.
Q.
It took them
Shit.
That's
motherfuckers to
very
say,
easy.
"Hey, look, bitch, we not getting your 5th-year option. Fuck you. You out the door." And then he finally figured out nobody wasn't playing with his goddamn ass. Hey, I'm getting ready to be unemployed next year.
Yeah.
That's what that and
Yeah.
if that's what clicked. That's
It
what
push him.
clicked.
No,
You
no,
didn't
no,
get
no,
But
nobody
not
no,
only
else
that,
in
it's
the
him
room.
no,
getting
no,
on one
no,
fucking
no.
knee to
What
get
click
Yeah,
was
married.
this?
That's what
fuck
push
No,
him.
you. That's what
that
it
is
is.
you. His ass got
Yeah.
mad. His wife told him, look,
Ah,
if you're not
yeah,
in the
yeah.
NFL, I'm leaving your punk ass. I'm leaving
Well,
your
well,
punk ass
that
She
in
want
that's
to
the
go to
all
NFL.
good
Paris.
though, Wally.
She want to go to
But ain't
Hello,
Australia.
nobody
She
tell
want to
you
go
hello,
across
fuck
the
talk
that.
to me,
water. You got to
Hey,
pay for
talk
that
to me,
shit there.
talk to me. You dad better be in
Crazy
the NFL, nigga.
motherfucker. Lord have mercy. He don't finally see the I got shit.
I'm telling you right now, man. You know when it really clicked for him when he saw Justin Houston walk through the door, and then he got interviewed that very same day. That's when it really clicked for him. Like, what the fuck? Hold up.
And that nigga Justin Houston
oh,
stealing money from everybody.
yeah,
Damn
he
right.
But
He
is.
still.
but Q, if it wasn't for Justin Houston, Brian Burns will be playing with us.
That's
Money
true.
well spent.
Yeah, yeah.
That's true.
It,
But that's
it just come as a lesson, I
hey,
guess.
yeah, man. But like I said, man. But that's why we got DJ Johnson, man. When Brian Burns leave, DJ Johnson gonna fit right on in. He gonna fit
Yeah, it's
right
a
in,
couple
man. That's the
motherfuckers
guy.
that gonna fit right in. Mango, Zavala,
Mm-hmm.
Jamie Robinson. If he
Mm-hmm.
ever learned how to tackle,
Mm-hmm.
hopefully he can
He
fit
will.
Don't
in.
do that, Q. Don't do that,
That
Um,
Q.
boy, that boy, sorry. All that shit he taught,
he
he
ain't
jumping
sorry.
around, slapping his
That
fucking
dude
guns with his
talented.
mom and his daddy and all that shit in the fucking video and his family, and come out here and missing all these tackles. His dumbass.
He missed one tackle that was
Oh,
significant.
motherfucker,
One.
he missed 2 tackles. Two
Two
vital
tackles in
tackles.
preseason.
Shit.
And those were in the preseason.
Fuck that motherfucker.
That's what you just
Don't worry.
said. Preseason don't
Don't
matter. Look
worry.
at it, talk. Preseason don't matter. He
See?
missed them in
See, preseason
preseason.
don't
He
matter.
missed them at practice. He missed them in the goddamn game. If you
See?
miss
Well,
one
well
somewhere,
he's
you're
getting
gonna miss the
well
goddamn miss.
he's getting his work in
See?
on special teams. He's
Here we
getting his
go.
work in on special teams.
Here go the bullshit.
I
Here
ain't
we go.
bullshit. I ain't
Here we
bullshit.
go. Y'all boys
I
come up
ain't
with every
bullshit.
excuse for these niggas with these teddy
I
bear,
ain't come
panda
up.
bear, all kind of goddamn excuses around
Then
here.
you come with a goddamn excuse for Bryce Young. Come with an excuse for that.
He
I got down
little.
for him. Y'all know I ain't
That's
want him.
all.
You know I ain't want him. Don't ask me for no motherfucking excuse.
Come on for an excuse for Bryce Young. Who give a fuck about Bryce?
His college
David
ass.
Tepper,
He get ready to get Frank. He get ready to get Frank the fuck up out of here.
Nicole
Who to
Tepper.
say Frank? Who to say Frank want the motherfucking answer around this motherfucker? And they shit at Frank.
Well, you know what? We won't know until Thomas Brown takes over play calling. And I'm telling you right now, let Thomas Brown take over play calling and we win a game in significant fashion.
We'll be
Boy,
okay.
I'm saying
No, Here's the problem with that statement, Ed. They did the
I have no
same
problem with
thing
that
in
statement.
Philadelphia. Guess what? The head coach is still there. The offensive coordinator got a head coaching job. The head coach is still there. So Frank needs to take solace in that. Now, if his dumbass refuses, they're gonna take his authority away. Still give it to Brown. The next year, fire his ass. He need to realize you have to give it up, Doc. You got to give it up.
He ain't got it no more. Either he ain't got it, or his play calling style, what he has,
He ain't
is
got
too
it.
old and it's not advanced.
He ain't
Well,
never
guess
It's
had
what?
not
it, Ed.
advanced
But he
enough.
can, but he can learn. He can learn from Thomas Brown. Take those same plays. But here's the deal,
So
though.
come on,
The
Wiley.
guy,
He gonna let
no,
a nigga teach
Wally,
him
Wally.
shit he been doing. This a
but
67
I was
year
about to
old
say
white
that.
man.
I was
Come
about to
on,
say that, bro.
Wiley.
When's the
You
last
know
time a
good
white
well
man
he
allowed
gonna
his
let a
dad
nigga
teach him?
teach him
I
nothing.
try. I try. I try.
Come on, man. Get the fuck out of
You
here
are
with
so
that.
I try.
good.
I
You are
try.
so good.
But
You
you know
say
what?
You
that.
Hey,
set yourself up for that shit there.
you know what though? Here's the funny
You know how
part.
much pride that motherfucker got? He ain't gonna let no nigga teach him shit.
I mean, he
Neither,
got a Super
neither.
Bowl ring, so he ain't gonna
Excuse
Hey,
teach
my
shit.
French
hey,
to
hey.
anybody. Excuse my
Neither,
French.
neither did the guy at Philly. Because why? This year, look
You
at
keep
Philly's
going to
offense compared to
Stengiana.
last
He
year.
had, but he had way more talent than Wiley. They
Last year to
10
this
times
year,
more talent on
what
that
did he
damn
lose?
team.
No, offense. What did he lose offensively? Defensively, he lost year. What did he lose offensively? Please
All
tell me,
right.
go.
Welcome to the Excuse Podcast.
Tell me, go.
But
What did he
Welcome
no,
to
lose?
welcome to
what I'm
Wiley
saying,
with
they losing
excuses.
nothing. I ain't
No,
losing
no, no,
nothing.
no, no, no. This ain't an
If
excuse.
anything, they
What did?
gained some shit. If anything, he gained some shit by with Swift with a running back. If
So,
anything, they
so why
gained
the
more
Yeah,
offense is
he
motherfucking
sure
worse
did.
then?
He
Then
gained some
why the
shit with
offense is
Swift.
worse? Then why the offense is worse?
because Wiley
Worse.
they got a new coordinator. That's one. They got a new
Yeah.
coordinator.
Who called the
They probably
plays?
put in some more new schemes and shit like that.
So who
And so
called
they
the
learning
plays?
his new scheme. They learn his new scheme. But here's
Learning,
the thing,
No,
though.
the head
But here's the
coach.
thing,
The
though.
head the head coach is
But here's the
calling the
thing, though.
plays. The
Yeah,
head
but here's
coach
the
is
thing,
calling the
though.
plays.
But here's the thing,
Go
though.
ahead. Go ahead.
The Eagles are 5-0. It don't matter.
By the skin of their fucking teeth.
But,
But
but look, and
don't
How
they
hey,
you
matter.
skin
buy
their
your
teeth.
skin of
Don't
their
matter.
teeth for 5-0? 5-0 is
5-0.
5-0,
Don't
Wiley.
matter.
watch
But
this.
listen,
5
Let them
fucking over.
let them play San Fran. They're gonna look just like Dallas did playing San Fran.
okay,
Okay.
let them look like that. Let them look like that. Guess what? They be 5-1.
They got
Look at the
leeway,
damn.
Wiley. They got a little leeway.
But here's the
Look at the
problem: to
damn.
get to the Super Bowl, you got to go through San Fran.
But Wiley,
Okay.
they ain't gonna have.
Last
They
time
ain't
I
got to
checked,
put up
San
there.
Fran ain't win shit over here, and Detroit and San Fran is on the same levels. Look to me when it comes to this NFC.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Okay, well, don't believe
Oh,
it if you
really?
don't
That's a
want
Here,
lie.
to.
That's a
Don't
here's
lie.
believe
why I
it.
say
That's a
no.
lie.
Here's why I
What
say
the
it's a
hell? That,
lie. No,
go
here's
ahead, explain. Go ahead,
here's
explain.
why
I'm
it's a
listening.
lie. San Fran number one on offense and number one on defense.
Mm-hmm.
One.
And your point?
Uh, Detroit's like number 17,
Uh-huh.
16 on defense.
What they record say? What the record say around
No,
here?
please
No,
listen
no,
to what
no,
I'm
no, no.
saying.
Fuck
No,
all
no,
that.
no,
What the record say
no. Okay, go right into
around
that.
here?
Oh no, I'm a
What does
education.
the motherfucking
This
record say
this an
around here?
education show.
Okay,
So,
and
Okay.
educate
all right,
my
watch
black
this.
ass on how close they are in the
I
NFC.
got you. I got you. Dallas was number 2 in defense, and they were number 9 in offense, and got their ass
Uh-huh.
smacked. So Philly is less confident on defense than Dallas was, and excuse me, not Philly. Yeah, Philly is less confident, and also less confident on offense. So, hello,
Oh,
Let's
okay.
calm down. Then Dallas.
Philly,
Okay.
excuse me, Philly's number 5. I think it was in offense, and then number like 19 or
He
18.
come Wiley with them lying ass numbers.
I'm trying to remember. I have to look it
Wildin',
up,
wildin',
but they were
Ain't
less.
no way
wildin',
in
You
hell.
gonna
Now
throw
look,
a number out
wildin'.
if
What you
you
say,
don't
Ain't no
know
Wildin'?
the
way
damn actual number.
that one I'm
Come
fucking up
on,
on. I ain't
Wiley.
gonna lie.
Get the fuck
I'm
out of
fucking up on
here.
that one.
Get the
Wildin',
fuck
No,
out of here with
Let me
I'm
that
say
saying
this.
shit,
no,
Let me
no,
say
Wiley.
this,
no.
brother.
Hold on, slow down, slow down. No, no, we look
When
at the numbers
Dallas
on.
and
Ain't
We
San,
no
look
way
no,
in hell.
when Dallas and San
You better
no,
Francisco
go
we
look
played
that
no
each
map
other,
go.
up.
before they played
We
each
looked
other,
at
I
the
don't
numbers on
believe it.
Saturday.
I
when
don't
all
Look at the
believe it.
numbers on
Brother,
Saturday.
brother, 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 brother.
I ain't
I
brother my
disagree with you.
ass.
Brother,
Fuck
brother,
you,
brother,
Q.
brother, brother.
Fuck you, Q. Fuck you,
brother,
Q.
Wildin',
Stop
Wildin'.
brother, brother, brother.
Listen.
I disappoint. I
Before
vehemently disagree with you.
Okay, Leo.
Wait. Before Dallas and San Francisco played, when they both played, they were 1 and 2 on offense and defense, respectively, before they
No,
played.
they wasn't.
After
No,
they
they wasn't.
played, yes, they were.
No,
Yes,
they,
they
no,
were.
they, no, they
Yes, they
wasn't.
were. Yes,
I'll
they
put it in the
were.
chat for you. I'll put it in the chat for you, brother.
Here we go.
Before they played, before
Mm-mm.
they played, they was 1 and 2 on
No,
offense and
they're
defense,
number two
respectively.
defense. No, they're number 2 defense, number 9 offense. Goat and I looked this up on Saturday how we were
Don't
arguing
put my
after the
name in that
damn
shit.
college game.
Don't you put my name
Goat,
in that
you
shit.
don't remember that? You don't remember that? You
You
don't
want
remember
that
that?
cosign, go?
Hey,
Hold on a second.
Oh, hell no,
Where's
back up.
where's where Atlanta boy
On
at? Atlanta
lying
boy was
ass
on with
Willie.
us.
Lying
Atlanta
ass
boy was on.
Wiley.
Atlanta boy was on with us. I
Lying
ain't
ass
lying.
Wiley.
hold on. As a team. Now, how can you have this as a team? San Francisco #1, the Eagles #2. So how can they have a fucking 15th ranked defense?
I
No
don't
Come
know.
on, Wiley.
defense. I mean, no offense. Look at the offense. Where the offense rate go?
Come on, Wiley. We ain't got time to guess
Dallas,
shit, man. Come on, tell
Dallas,
us, man.
Dallas
Damn.
was before the game. Dallas was number 2 defense, number 9 offense. Where's Philly at now after the results of last week? Talk to me, go. You looking at it?
No, I'm just looking at it as a whole. This is the NFL rank.
But
Exactly,
look,
man. As
okay,
a whole.
look at Philly's offense as a whole. Go ahead.
You know what, Wiley? You really started making my head hurt this morning.
No,
And you
what
know
it is?
what, Wiley?
You know what it
Because
is? You know what
you
it
putting
is?
these alternative stats and facts out here,
You
and
know what it
ain't none.
is?
At the end of the
No,
day, the statement was, and the NFC right now, there is San Fran. The Lions are just as strong as they are, and the fact
practically.
that Philly is on the same. The three of them are a juggernaut. If you go up against any one of the three of them, your ass is gonna get put in your place because
But
those
until
three
they,
Yep.
are the top of the
it,
NFC right now.
but when you go to the Super Bowl, you got to
I
go
don't give a
through.
fuck what your numbers say. I
Oh,
know,
my
I
numbers. They ain't
know,
my numbers.
I
Look,
know what I'm
oh
looking
my
at.
They ain't my
Damn.
numbers. Talk to me,
Anybody
go.
with a set of
man.
eyes can
You
see that them
can't.
Talk to
three
me,
the
go.
best three teams.
Damn, Wally.
Damn,
Talk to
I
me, go.
was.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Do you think that?
Go say he
I
taking
mean,
an
I,
exit on your ass.
Now go.
Exactly. Go no better.
Now
Go
go.
no better. Go got
Nah,
better
Them
he
sense than
tell
said
the
that shit
truth.
there.
He
he
don't
said he
want to
ain't
tell the
said that,
truth.
Go
Wally.
got
He
better
didn't want to
sense
tell the
than
He
to
truth.
sit
taking an
here and
exit
say
on your
that
His
them
ass.
ass
three
don't
teams
want to tell
ain't
the
the
truth.
best three teams in the NFC right now.
He don't
Everybody
want to
can see
tell
that.
the truth. He don't want to tell the truth. Cause while it's right, fuck y'all. I know
Thank
I'm
you,
right.
Patty
I've
Grimes.
been right a
Thank you.
wrong
Wally
time.
full of shit. Wally is full of shit.
You know what? I ain't gonna say that. I don't know Patty like that. I don't know Patty
Wally
like that. I
full
ain't
of
gonna do
shit.
that. I ain't gonna do that. Patty,
Cause you know
oh
he
forgive
gonna
me,
my
jump on
bro.
your
god.
ass.
I don't know Patty.
Oh, you need to know him? Okay.
I ain't gonna come at me like he never came at me wrong.
Oh.
You on that
How you?
bullshit again,
Patty
JS.
might be a she.
JS, you on that bullshit again, JS. I see you. I see you. I'll make sure you see me get JS. You on that
Damn.
bullshit.
That's why I love you, motherfuckers, man.
He's on
That's why I
that
love y'all.
Yeah,
bullshit.
yeah.
Y'all always doing something the most. Y'all over
It's
here.
Wally with them lying ass numbers.
No, see,
That
but see,
shit,
here's the thing.
that shit work on anybody else who ain't got sense to talk up. But that shit
But,
don't work on me, motherfucker.
but
You
here's the
know
thing,
what?
though. Here's the thing, though. When it comes to numbers, though, for Wally, he good with numbers when it comes to our team. But when it comes to the other teams, he kind of iffy.
No.
He kind of iffy.
No.
They
I looked
biased
it up.
numbers.
I looked
That's
it
what it
up.
is.
No, because we were discussing this
Mm-hmm.
after the game on Saturday. That's the reason why I know it because we were talking about the Monday night game after the college game on Saturday. It was me, Goat, and Atlanta boy. That's who was talking about it. That's why I know
Maybe
this
I
number.
must have missed that show. Maybe I must have missed that
Oh
show.
You
hell.
were at the
It,
end
it
of the
was it was
show.
a Saturday show. It was a college
Oh,
show
yeah.
Yeah, it was a college show. It was
on
at the end of the show.
on
I didn't.
Station 88
Yep,
NCAA. Make sure you go over there and
there it is.
But
subscribe. Yes,
There
it
it
was.
is.
All righty. Station 88. Got it.
Look at
Yeah,
Claire. Claire said this group is wild today. All right,
yeah.
Claire,
You
we got
damn
something
right.
for you, young lady.
You
But
We got
damn
something
I
for
can't
skippy.
you.
believe they
Wally,
feel though while that
Claire,
Wally,
Wally ain't
yeah.
shit.
Wally,
Claire,
Wally.
Claire,
I'm gonna tell you right
tell
now. Be
us.
careful, Wally. He
Wally
was
ain't
getting
shit.
your ass. She will get in
I know
your
she
ass,
will. I
Wally.
know
Don't
she
do
will.
it.
What that
I
Don't do
already
lying
it.
know.
ass?
You
I
don't
already
want that
say.
smoke.
Hey, I already saw Claire. Claire ain't no bullshit. I know that.
Oracle over here lying with his
I ain't
black
lying.
ass.
I ain't lying.
Spit shine the back of that damn head of his. He over here lying.
I ain't lying.
Oh my god.
Boy, you
Oh boy, you
motherfuckers
wrong.
are something
You wrong
else.
for this shit. You wrong for this shit.
Don't tell me that, Wally. You get your shit together with your lying ass.
Make sure you see
Man.
what's behind me. Istanbul, nigga.
I don't give a damn if you in Kazakhstan. I don't give a damn if you in Tobacco. You could Pakistan your ass there all you want to.
It's all
Somebody
good.
liable
It's
to
all
bust a
good.
cap in your ass.
Oh man.
Oh my
Oh, I
There we
god.
tell
go.
you why.
What Claire say? What you say? What you say, Wiley? Now, Claire, I said we good people. Back up, Claire. Put the guns away. Put the guns away, Claire. Put the guns away.
Yeah, Wally ain't shit. Just know that. Wally ain't shit.
Hey, I told you, Q. I'll be at Lake Wiley. You pull up on me, shake my hand, smoke a cigar. We good.
Wally, I didn't tell you I ain't shaking your ignorant ass hand. I
Oh,
didn't
come
tell
on,
you
man. You
that.
gotta get Wally some love, bro. You gotta get Wally some love. Come on
If
now.
you know what I know, you better not shake Wally hand either.
Hey, slow down,
Ah.
Cletus. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. You got to
If
tell
you
the whole
know,
internet. You got to tell the whole
you can
internet.
smell
Come on
Wally
now.
hands if you want to. Wally hands always in some shit, man. I ain't going there. With your lying ass, Wally.
Yes.
Well, I tell you like this, man. We appreciate everybody coming through today.
Look
Make
at.
sure
Mhm.
you do us that favor, like the video. No matter what Wiley's lying ass numbers say, we gonna make it through.
Got that
We gonna
right.
make it through.
Got that right.
Yes, sir.
Well,
What
Look,
happened, go?
and
You didn't say nothing
it's
about them
cool.
numbers. Matter of fact,
No,
I'm gonna pull them
no,
up.
no, 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 no.
go
Like I
over there
said,
and
the side I
sleep.
was on was giving me the power rankings. It was just a total team power rankings, like where everybody total team. Like I said, I just said all the thing I'm down while you saying in defense they were like 15. Ain't no way they can be 15 in defense. Ain't no way.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you. Hold on a second.
Ain't no way they can
Why?
be
Why?
15 in.
Wally, the Eagles defense can't be 15 because I got
Hold
them
on.
on my
Ain't no way.
fantasy,
I didn't
and
say they
they've
were
been winning
15.
me games. They've been
No,
winning me
hold on.
games
Hold
ever
on a
since I
second.
drafted them. Boy.
Now he say he ain't say they were 15. You hear how much he done
Oh
lie
my god.
already?
I
Oh
said
my
Dallas
The
was number
lying
god.
9.
motherfucker.
I said that. I
The
know we were
lying
talking about
motherfucker
Detroit.
now.
We were talking
Dallas
about
ranked number
Detroit.
how is
Lord
Dallas was
Dallas
have
ranked
ranked
number
number 9
mercy.
15?
before the game.
He
They were
done
ranked
throw
Uh
so
number.
much
huh.
stats out there,
Excuse me.
he
Hold
ain't
on.
know which
Slow
one
down.
is which.
Slow down. Slow down.
And
Dallas
no, speed
defense.
up,
Hold on.
speed up, speed up.
No. Dallas
Don't get
defense was ranked
offended
number
now.
2. Dallas
Philadelphia
offense was ranked
Eagles
number 9.
defense
Go ahead.
ranking.
Yeah.
Your black
Yeah. Go ahead.
ass.
Go ahead.
Oh
Go ahead.
my
Go.
god. Mm.
Thank
Oh
you.
y'all.
Wally,
The Eagle,
lying
hold
ass
on.
numbers.
Now where you at, Riley? Because PFF got them number one.
No. San Fran number 1.
No, PFF got them number one. San Fran number two, behind the Eagles.
Uh-huh. Lying ass numbers, huh?
No. Well,
Oh,
last week
oh, that's
before the
what it was?
game. Yeah, yeah. I looked it
Mm-hmm.
up. The San Fran
It
was
said,
number 1.
I'm gonna tell you what it say. 2000. This is the article. 2023 defensive line rankings. That's for the defensive line. This is the line breakdown. Well, this the line. It says
That's the lie. I'm talking
Philadelphia
about defense.
dominate. That's for the line. That's the breakdown for the line, defensive
That's the
line.
lie. I'm talking about the total defense.
Well, right now when the Lions faced us,
We
they was ranked number two. They was ranked number two in rushing.
yeah, rushing, but offense it wasn't. It wasn't. Hold on, this thing gonna update. Hold on a second. This damn thing.
Let me see what the ranking. Let me see what the rankings are.
Now hold on. Do you use PFF or do you use ESPN? Because
Yeah, you got to.
some
Yeah,
people.
what you
No,
using?
I'm
'Cause
using
all
I'm
of them
using
different.
yeah, I'm using football now. This one I always use. It's pro football network.com because PFF people be complaining about. So I can use PFF. It's not a problem, but I don't choose to use those guys because it seems like PFF people complain about all the time. That's all.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, I gotta ask where you get your numbers from first
That's what I use. But I
before I
can use
want you to
NFL.
speak.
I use NFL.com right now.
Cause they want to give you the run defense again.
I use NFL.com. Hold on a second. NFL.com. Let's go with
Hell,
defense.
you got
Line
San
ass
Francisco. They
numbers.
do at least 4 different categories. See, San Francisco ain't even number one in none of them 4 categories. So
All right,
how can they
NFL.
say number one? How can they say
Hold on.
number two?
Hold on. I'm clicking on right now. NFL.com. Passing defense. Passing defense. San Fran number one. Rushing defense. I'm clicking on it now. Rushing
Rushing
defense.
defense, the Lions. The Lions number
Nope.
one in rushing defense.
No. I'm
Here we go.
NFL.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
No.
Line
He's on
line ass numbers.
NFL.com. He's on
Nigga,
NFL.com right now.
right
He's
here,
on
right here. Look,
NFL.com.
right here, NFL.com. You see it? You see it right there? You see it right there? Right here.
Line
San
ass
Fran.
numbers.
Rushing
Damn it.
defense. Number one. Receiving defense. Hold on a second. Click on each one of these. Oh, that motherfucker don't come up. It only show
Run.
passing and
See,
rushing.
that's what I tried to just tell you. In run defense, the Detroit Lions number one. Then
No,
Philly,
not a, not a,
San Fran.
not a, not according to NFL.com, bro. I'm right here. See?
I mean, he's on it. He's on it. I see it. He's on it.
I'm
So
not lying.
you can't lie. You can't lie about those
I'm
numbers
not
if
making this shit
the
up.
proof if the proof in the pudding
But
right
I just
there.
told you,
I ain't
we
lying.
just told you all of them got different.
NFL.com.
They just said,
NFL.com.
and then somebody else just said when we played the damn Lions that they had the best rush defense in the NFL.
That wasn't
No,
true.
So who
Not
lying
according to
now?
NFL.
that was ranked number
NFL.com didn't
two.
say that.
That was ranked number two when we faced them. They were number two.
Rushing and passing defense. It was number one for San Fan. On pass,
Hey, Wiley. Hey, Wiley,
yeah.
read the money, Wiley. Read the money. Read the money.
Really, I sound like I'm lying. Fuck you.
Wiley sound like he a lawyer
Hey,
and shit,
hey,
trying to
nah.
get
Yeah,
his client
I
trying to
pull
get
up,
his
Hey,
client
I
off
nah.
pull up
of
the
death
phone,
Hey,
I
row.
pull
nah.
up the phone, I'm still lying. God, dog.
Hey, nah.
Y'all
Cause
motherfuckers full
Wiley
of
sound
shit,
like
man.
he's lying.
Wiley sound
Wiley
like a
sound
lawyer
like he's
Oh
trying
lying.
to
man,
get
y'all
trying to get
killing
his
me.
client
Y'all
off
Get
of
the
death
killing me.
Wiley
row.
99 super chat that fed, nah. Yeah, he's a lying ass. Cause I
I
Trying to
ain't
see
get
for
his,
it,
some of
he trying
brag.
to get his
I
client
ain't
off
for
of
it,
death
brag. I
row.
got you. I got you.
He trying while over here sound like a lawyer trying to get his client off of death row.
No, I did pretty good.
I got the proof right here. Right here. Well,
I'm
according
sure.
to this.
I'm showing you. NFL.com. I'm like, damn. Can a brother get a little help?
They on your ass, Wally.
I know. Jay, you know why, Jay issue? Your punk ass keep doing that bullshit.
Yeah. I
Jay
had to,
issue, you
I had to
peeing in the
sit my
pool, Jay
dogs on you.
issue.
You're talking too much.
You peeing in the pool, Jay issue. Fuck you, Jay issue. You like what that yellow shit in the pool yesterday?
It's
Ain't
gonna
nothing.
come sooner
Ain't
or later,
nothing.
Wally. I be telling you better chill out.
All right, Jay issue. I got you, brother. I got you. I
Damn.
got you. Damn. Man, dog, come at me back. Damn, put the AK away, fan dog. Damn, bro.
yeah.
I'm gonna put it to where
But
you
dude,
sit, but if you act up again, you know what I mean.
Just
but
don't.
but
Wow, don't talk your shit when Jay issue in here. Jay issue gonna
no
get
Hey,
you.
doubt.
Jay Issue always here. Whether he up here or in the chat, you gotta watch Jay
Yes,
Issue.
sir.
Jay Issue be in the
Yes,
chat. You already
sir.
know he there. He be shooting. I'm
Ain't
like,
no
damn,
good.
The
people
whole
from everywhere.
dynamic can change in an instant once Jay issue get in here. Like, what the hell? Oh, if Jay issue said this, and he got a whole different conversation going. Like, oh
You trying to
shit.
talk? Go. We can't hear you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, y'all got me. All right.
Yeah,
Hey,
we
we
can't hear
creeping
you.
up on we y'all can y'all hear
Can
me?
y'all hear him, or is that
Yeah,
just
we
me?
got you. Go ahead, Doc.
I got
Okay.
you, dope.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we
refresh.
creeping up. We creeping up on 3.5, y'all. We gonna go ahead and ease up out this mother. Wiley, go ahead and give us a closing argument there, bro.
Hey, man. Frank won't get fired if he just get Thomas to play calling. We'll be all right as this team. We need to calm down and build from here. We don't need to go to the first round just to get a good quality player to build out this roster. We need to stop doing the bullshit we've been doing in the past. Sign these quality players that we have and build towards the future. Hey, you can catch me at Panthers Germany. Look me up on YouTube, Panthers Germany. On Saturday, I'll be on with these guys. We do the round table. I'll be on my show, broadcasting. Always on the panel. Keep pounding.
No
Yes,
doubt.
sir.
Hey,
Panthers
Yes, sir.
Germany Line Numbers Podcast. Yes, sir.
MDJ with the super chat. MDJ said,
Damn,
I'm coming to
MDJ.
Nick Wiley.
Look at him come at me with a
MDJ said
jersey,
he coming to Nick
MDJ.
Wiley with a CJ Stroud jersey on.
Mm.
That's Houston, Texas, y'all. Big Edge, 704 Charlotte Bound Show. Give us a closing argument.
Well, my closing argument will be this. You can tell us to relax, but the only way we're gonna relax is if a few things gotta change. And that's too many to name off, but we already know what really needs to change, Frank. But anyways, y'all can find me on Twitter at Big Ed 704. All right, you
Man,
can
big
also find me on
edge.
you
Wow.
can also find me on Instagram, KOH11.
All
You can
righty,
also
then.
find me on the 704 Charlotte Bound Show with all my co-hosts, Twan, Ray, Aries, Claire. You can hop on there anytime. You can argue with us. You can come through, but you better know your facts. We coming for that ass. And also, you can find me on my show, A Word Edgewise, where I'm the only guy that'll make your fifth round player sound like a Pro Bowl Hall of Famer. I'm out.
Lord have mercy.
Well, I be
Big Edge is what he
Damn,
call
man.
himself.
Damn, man.
Damn.
outstanding.
He making
Hey,
fifth round
If that
players
ain't
sound like
old
a Hall
school,
of Famer.
Damn,
y'all
man.
know
Lord
he
have
lying.
Boy,
mercy.
you
Y'all
jumped
know
out,
he
bro. You
lying.
jumped out.
He
Y'all
already telling
know he
y'all he
lying.
lying.
wow.
Y'all know he lying.
A fifth rounder sound like a Hall of Famer. I done heard it
Damn.
all. Yep.
Hey,
Make sure. Well, we got
J,
line ass Wiley and we got line ass Edge. Here we go.
give me a closing. Give me a closing argument,
Damn,
Jay.
man.
Hey, this is a continuing process with this team. Y'all continue to come back, get y'all therapy every day if y'all need. You know what I mean? Y'all always welcome here. So appreciate y'all for stopping by. Continue to like the video. Um, hit that billboard up. You know, my boy's trying to get that right in front of Bank America Stadium, so y'all own it to see how much havoc he's caused with the fans. And appreciate it. Appreciate the other podcast for saying we over here tripping. I don't know if they think this is Tepper first year with the team. He been with us for 5 years, constant bullshit. So enough is enough. We agree that you want your gold jacket, but just chill. Let the fans, be fanned out or whatever they want to do. Smitty. But appreciate everybody for stopping by, man.
No doubt. And that's right, Fed. Now I try to tell this nigga Fed. Now, damn, rush
Fair
defense
enough, full
led
of
by
shit. I was on
linemen.
NFL.com. I showed y'all. Fair
I
enough,
don't
full
give
of
a damn.
shit.
They keep say, everybody
Fading
keep
on
bringing it
your
up. I just
ass.
brought it up.
Fair
The
enough.
Lions got number one
You don't
rushing
want to do this,
defense.
fair enough. I'm that nigga.
Can't say
You want
why.
to do this, fair enough.
Oh,
Yo,
Gangsta Wiley about to come
hey,
out.
Oh boy,
hey, they
oh
don't call me the
shit.
Oracle for nothing.
You
We
right,
gonna go down
Fed.
this road,
Fed
fair
now.
enough.
Fed, yeah,
Matter of
you
fact,
right, Fed now.
you know what, fair
Hey,
enough?
get your
We go down this
popcorn
Here we
ready.
road,
go.
fair enough.
Here we
Hey, you can
go.
come on my
Get your
show, fair enough.
popcorn ready.
We have a show, me and you. Go down the numbers. When we get through, all I'm saying is this. I'll give you a hug afterward. But trust me,
Oh,
you're gonna need it. You're gonna need it, fair enough. You're gonna need it. You're
man, no,
gonna need
I
it, fair
say it for
enough.
you. I tell Wiley, get the fuck off me.
You're gonna need it. You're gonna need it, fair
Yeah,
enough. You're
Fed
gonna
off
need it.
me.
You're gonna need it, fair enough. I ain't the one.
My
Lord
goodness.
have mercy.
Hey, Q, tell me about it.
Yo, yo, yo. Like I said, Panther Fellowship is always one when brothers get in the mix. Y'all see what time it is. We all have one thing in common. There is a bald head son of a bitch that's trying to fuck all of us. And we will not let him. We will not pull our pants down. And we will not allow this nigga to creep up on us. So therefore, he will not catch us in the dark, slipping at the door, trying to put our key inside the hole. No, sir. I'm going to see you for what you are. Face first. No, you got to get the hell on, sir. Enough is enough. We got the poster in the making. Please contribute to it. Show us that love. We are trying to make a difference in the community, in the Panther community. We need all of your help. We need everybody to come together on one accord to make this thing happen. So, look, down in the video at the bottom, you see the description. There's the GoFundMe as well as the meet and greet info. Go ahead and do your part and click on both of them.
Well, that's what's up. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. Y'all know I'm a straight shooter,
I thought you were talking to him.
and like I keep telling you,
I heard a voice and I heard.
Edge, y'all, shut your ass. Y'all arguing. What y'all arguing about? Oh Lord, we gotta mute Edge.
yeah, let me mute him out. Anyway, like I told you, I'm a straight shooter. If one thing, I give the respect and the promise where it's due. Frank, like I said, I owe you a little apology. A little apology. Q call you a liar. I'm gonna recant that back. You, you ain't lie the day.
That
Yesterday.
much.
That much.
Hmm.
And your balls grew that much.
Yeah.
I take the ass off your yes, you a ye man. But you ain't a yes man. Right there. You should have been told that shit though. You should have been told that shit though. They tell me, old country boy like me, a scalded dog will bark. And when that spirit moved your ass, you couldn't stay still. So you had to tell it. You had to testify.
Hmm.
They got your ass. They got your ass though. Them two motherfuckers over there, Tepper and Federer, slicked you, but you came back. You reneged. Hey, you got back right. Tell you, buddy, whatever they do to you, like Sealy, whatever you do to me, whatever you do, it won't be right. So y'all take that today, and y'all go with it. Y'all know Mud ain't Outlaw TV. Go over there, support. Y'all know what we doing over here on Station 88 on Saturday. Y'all know the round table on Black Cat Panther podcast. Y'all know how we get down. We will bring this shit to y'all and tell it like it is. Man, we out here, man. Might see you out of my hair. We might see you for hair. We might see you Saturday. We out here.